I think this is everything. Okay. Hello, everybody. I am back because it's tea time, and I have my tea with me, and I have like tea later right here. How can I how can I show that I have tea? Wait lang. Never do that. Okay, just say I have tea. Like, like I can't like. Click, click, click. How do I show that I have tea in front of my hands? In my hands. Say ah. Okay. Now, okay. Before we begin, I wanted to there is a teaser for Mitsuki's new music. Why is she always in heels? Like, girl, please be in sandals. I think those are sandals. Oh, she left her cowboy. Oh my god.
Nothing's about to happen to me.
Honestly, I wish it was her. I wish I had the audacity to be a weirdo and gain money from her. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So just when I scrolled down, there was somebody just popped up. So it's a sign that we really have to talk about this. So today I'm gonna talk about what happened with Schrodingerlee. Okay, before I dive into it, one thing about schrodingerlee, one thing that it's funny because I the first time I've seen him was from Twitch. Like, Twitch is recommended. It was during the time when I was like obsessed with Valorant streams. Obsessed? Nah. It was like I watch Valorant streams. It was how do I say this? I saw like I was a fan, I guess. Like, I was a fan of how he streams. Like, here's the thing. Okay, one thing about Jordan Jurley, I'm pretty sure everybody knows he's popular, is the deep voice. Like, oh my gosh, yeah, I can't believe this shot. Blah, blah, blah. And in a sense, it did tinkle a bit in me, and I was like, interesting. Okay, and I will say, it was interesting. It was an interesting watch. And did I ever follow him? Can I hold on, let me check on my other thingy. Did I ever follow Strategically? Back to Twitch. Oh, show is just online right now. How long has he been online? He's been online for 30 minutes. Okay.
Have like
Oh,
just farted.
it's allowed.
Or have like just farted.
Okay.
Sure.
Shut up. It's my stream. Schrodingerlee. How do you spell that? Okay. I did not follow him. Okay. Great. Good. But what was his previous stream? Can I check his previous stream? Should I give him stream? Oh, 13 days ago. Oh, this was before the tea.
Soda, because Poppy's changed it for the
Yeah,
better.
this is before the tea.
It's a bubbly, bold.
Yeah,
better-for-you
it's
soda
definitely
that still gives you
before
that
the
iconic
tea.
fizzy flavor you can't resist. With 5 grams
Oh
of
my
sugar
god! Like, when I see his
and
face.
ingredients you can love.
Sorry, shut the fuck up. Okay, when I see his face, I just see an ass. I'm sorry. Like, it's not it's not because of what was said today. But I see this face. He kind of looks like yeah, like, is it just me? Is it just me? Is it when you see somebody's face, you can tell whether this person is problematic or not? Like, I think it's just me. Okay, I think it's just me. Cause like, you never really know if the person is a bitch or evil or not until you kind of like heard something that's not good about them. But his previous stream, oh, like, I don't know, you give me back ick vibes. Yeah, like, I did not follow, but there was a time I was watching because I did. He wasn't. I remember he doesn't have a face yet. He was a faceless streamer before, a VTuber ish, I think, and then he became face cam streamer, and then he got big. So okay, let me go back. So let me see what this guy says, and then when I heard of like rumors, I was like, oh. Okay. Let's see. I rarely speak about issues regarding documents and what many people consider drama. I simply. Okay, how do you define drama? When you say drama, I really hate when people say it's drama. But like, when I say drama, I like. I don't. Okay. A play for theater. An exciting or emotional or unexpected series of events or set of circumstances. Oh yeah, it is true. It is a drama. Like, it is a drama. Because it is exciting, it is emotional, and it's unexpected series of events. And unexpected. Yeah. It is drama. It is drama. Like, because it's shocking. You know, like... it is shocking. Because, like... And one thing about drama is that I do wish that people would learn something from this and, like, learn to not do this. And not be a dumb bitch. Okay. I simply don't want to be associated with such subjects. However, this is something I need to speak up as a longtime moderator, former manager, and a former friend of schrodingerlee. Ooh, that's a T. Also, the air is dusty. Reminder, I am literally outside. Like, next to this building is the highway. Behind me is a McDonald's. It's like it's I don't know, like it's already nighttime, but it's just so dusty. Okay. In 2019, I became his first Twitch and Discord moderator outside of his IRL friendships, and thought I had a genuine connection with him for 3 years. There were moments where he confided in me over private subjects, and there were times where I thought his advice due to a past traumatic relationship that I thought he was a truthful and trustworthy person, albeit definitely not someone that was suitable to be in a romantic relationship at all. Since 2022, I stepped back from his community and streams, mostly due to the stress from balancing full-time university studies and 3 part-time jobs. There was a 5-month period in 2020 where Lee asked me to handle managerial tasks, but due to the absolute lack of communication, that really fell through. I felt comfortable stepping back due to the growing size of the moderating team, and decided to focus on my studies and career. After hearing all the lies and twisted realities that schrodingerlee has been feeding everyone, I no longer even know if what he told me 4 years ago was even true. My experience is nothing compared to what Ari, Mira, and all people who are close to him have gone through. I'm more so extremely disappointed and angry. That being said, I'm not just with schrodingerlee as a moderator, manager, and even a friend. I hope for peace and comfort for Ari, Mira, and many people who favor schrodingerlee's lies. And to Lee, I hope you get therapy because you need it. I hope you're actually learn to take responsibility without deflecting and playing victim. I hope you grow to be a better person and stop hurting people. I actually I saw part of Ari's Google Doc, but I wanted to talk about it on stream. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are talking about it on stream, people who are more important than me, but I wanted to have my own say in this amidst the noise. Where did I know I saved it somewhere. I don't know what this is. Gay culture is getting built and then she gets fully clear. It's funny, but I don't think it's... Oh, no. Ooh, oh god, that was disgusting. I saved it because I wanted to show it to a friend. You guys see this? Oh my god. They found a kitty for my dad. Make some noise. Oh my god, my ear. Okay. Ow, I'm so sorry. Well, at least it's also your ears as well. Oops. What?
She's coming.
She's coming.
Who's coming? Mother.
I should put references and everything. Okay. Okay, where is that? Okay, wait. Okay, here it is. Do not ignore this. Ignore the one at the bottom. Okay. For my PhD, here's the thing. I also wanted to talk about this specific person. Wise Witterson. Because here's the thing, I follow him. He is a PH VTuber who is currently dead because of an issue that I did not actually know about. Because like when things came out that there was tea. There were when it came out there was tea. I was actually very curious on what the tea was, but when I was researching on Twitter, of course, because there's no other legible source and I don't know anybody, I found nothing. I only found like he was not able to pay when he was like renting somebody's house. He did not pay rent. I was like, okay, that's fucking lazy and fucking stupid. Like, hello, if you can't play Reddit, get the fuck out. Honestly, if I hate owing people money. I hate being owed. I hate it. Like, I'm planning on loaning some money to make a business at back home, but like I hate the idea of loaning money because I was like, I do not want to die with like, with like, so I'm being owed by someone. Like it's money. I hate when people borrow money from me, and I also hate when I borrow money from people. And then I don't understand why other people would not want to pay the rent, or just like pay the rent, man. His issue is like, here's the thing. I loved his design, his personality, I guess, his oofy oof. And I genuinely thought that he was a chill person, but then it turns out there was this, and then I was surprised, and I was like, and disappointed, because it turns out that my bullshit meter doesn't always work, and sometimes I might get flabbergasted. I genuinely don't like a lot of people, but then there are sometimes be like, oh, I like this person, or like maybe this person is chill, but no, it turns out no. His issue is the Pro Max version of. For my PH VTuber moods that don't know him, his issue is the Pro Max version of Wise Witterson's issue. Only Lee has PDF allegations. PDF, So, it's basically all of it except what is it? What is it with men with voices flirting with other girls while having? Oh, maybe that's why I was also followed with Wise. You know. If you know, you know. Damn. Oh wait, Ari is Australian. Okay. Yeah. Correction. Apologies. But there are no allegations in the doc. But still did. Apologies. But there are no PDF allegations in the doc. But still did horrible things, like filming with no consent. So he did film with consent with somebody, but oofy doom. I thought they would do better, but alas. What is like Pro Max version, girl? I have Lord, kasi mula pa lang ng like I know I know that she is a Daijobu fan, a follower. What's up with them deep voice maxers? Oh, I get it, Nabe. Thank you, Celia. Also, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, me too. I haven't even finished reading the doc, okay? I'm waiting for other girls while having a GF. Oof. Oof. With men with voices for other girls while having a GF. Oomphy doomphy doomph. Oomphy doomphy 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 doom doom. Okay. Okay, now let's go to the document. I have heard of Ari, but I've never really like seen her videos, I guess. Okay. We'll start from the beginning. Dismiss. Introduction. My experience with schrodingerlee. I would like to preface by saying that I have exhausted every option. Shut the fuck up! There's a motorcycle crossing. I'm literally at the highway. I have exhausted every option to resolve this matter in private, hence this document being written as of January 15th, which is like a week ago. 2026. Though my actions have recently shown otherwise, I've always been a private person. I have taken a lot of pride in the fact that my 4 years of streaming, I have never involved myself in drama for this reason. I have contacted the police, consulted friends and family. I have taken every step to resolve this matter in private before choosing to talk publicly. Fair, good. I cannot continue to stay silent knowing that so much information has reached my IRLs and even my family. I have been put in this uncomfortable position as a direct result of his action. It is unreasonable to expect my silence out of respect for schrodingerlee when he acted contrary to our agreement and chose to publicize our issues. Oh, so he published it. Oh, right. Oh, shh. Let her talk. Let her speak. Let her speak, man. When he acted contrary to our... He has done terrible things to me throughout our 2-year relationship that I had kept private until recently. I have come to a difficult decision to share this document to address the misinformation that I've seen going around. schrodingerlee is not entitled to my respect nor protection. I tried my best to support him in his career, but not only was I continuously lied to and disrespected, he had also been spreading a false narrative to his audience. I don't understand why people lie. I know people lie to like protect something, protect themselves, but if you make a lie and it's not true, then you have to keep lying. And then if you keep lying, you have to build a lie to another lie, and the lies will pile up, and then you will be dead. Like, I cannot deal. Like, sometimes I share too much because that's the thing. I tell the truth too much, or like I just don't lie. Why do we lie? Why do we lie? Did you also know that if you lie, your body literally like stresses itself out? It's a true story, and then like it's a stress builder, a stress factor, and honestly, it's a good thing for me too because I don't like stress. And if I do lie, I would be so fucking stressed out. But if it's a white lie to like save myself, it still hurts a bit, to be honest, but it's not as bad as if I lie to be an evil person, to be honest. Okay, he dragged innocent people's names to the mud to downplay, deflect, and divert attention away from his wrongdoings, and I believe his situation has reached to a point where I'd much rather deal with the public backlash than withhold the truth. Just share the truth. Yeah, it's like, you know what's really sad? Like, when I think Adam McIntyre made a great point about women speaking, is that when you share their truth, they'll be like, "Oh, you're just a bitch," and I was like, they said their truth. Let them speak. You let the man speak. Now you let the woman speak. Let them speak. Let them share both of their sides, and then consider both options and like figure out your own opinion. You know, like, why does that have to be a one-sided thing? Like, why does arguments have to be a one-sided thing? It's always like listening to both sides and gather an opinion, you know, especially if you don't know these people. Okay. As you know, a clip of schrodingerlee surfaced on Livestream Fails on October 30th, 2025. In this clip, he talks about how he has cheated on me and fuck. Could I do that? Could I do that? With somebody? Well, since you're a loser, I don't think. But would I do that with somebody? As a man. Ew, honestly, I don't like keeping pictures. I really hate taking pictures. Like, if I could like share my camera roll, though, sometimes I only take pictures of patient documents and then delete them, and then sometimes take pictures of a flower. That's it. Flowers. I also recently took a picture of my jalapeno plant. Oh yeah, like I shared it in my Twitter that I was like trying to plant jalapenos. I never really updated on how my plants are doing. They're doing great. They're still alive. They're still sprouting chili pepper, jalapenos, whatever. What was I talking about? I really wait. What was I about? What was I talking about? Oh, my photographs. I don't really take a lot of pictures. I save pictures from the internet. And I think that's what, like, most of my pictures are compiled though. Compromised though, I've mostly saved videos and saved GIFs or saved screenshots. It's never taking a picture of somebody. And like during do I take a picture? It's weird. It's weird behavior, to be honest. Like I had a friend who, yes, I heard that he did take videos when he was doing it with somebody, and then save it on his laptop and showed his friends. And I heard it, and I was like, oh, that's a thing. That's a thing. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Eh, I don't think I would do that because it's like it's just weird behavior. Do I would? Honestly, I would say 70, 80% would not do that. Okay, if I was like maybe evil, like my evil side is growing out, it might be like 20%, but like 80%, no, it's not really worth. Like it's not worth the effort. I'd rather focus on one thing than just like do it. Also, ew. Also, ew. Like I like imagine like doing that, taking a picture, and then the next day seeing it, I was like, this is weird. This is weird. I'd either delete it because I'd see it every day, see it every day, and also, it's true. Consent is really important. I think if the person isn't comfortable, like if it's also important when someone's like, can you please delete that? It's kind of gross. Delete, bitch. No one's questions asked. Fucking delete. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? It made somebody uncomfortable. Delete it. Delete. And destroy. Okay. Okay. This is the very first time any information about our 2-year relationship was made public, despite us opposing the idea to announce or talk about our relationship during the time we were together. Ever since this clip surfaced online, I have seen streamers, friends, and randoms talk about her situation, and I've been contacted almost every day with new questions and information that I was never made aware of. Rumors spread fast. Let's think rumors. There's no truth in them. Like, it's important as well to say, I have heard. There's no proof. They have no definite proof. If not been proven, I have not stated anything. Honestly, just say it's a rumor or it's not real, or like just like put a trigger warning. Be like a trigger warning. So be like, it might not be real. It might not be true. But please be careful because I don't know the public opinion. Here's the thing. That's what you need to do. I can no longer ignore these comments. I have not spoken in detail, nor issued a formal statement for 2 months, believing that saying quiet will be the easiest way to heal. However, I experienced nothing but anxiety ever since Lee's public confession. This document will provide an explanation of relevant events with evidence. Edit on this was 14 yesterday. Oh, yesterday. The term SA I use the term SA interchangeably for the non-consensual filming incident throughout the document, as it falls under the category of sexual violence. Really? Oh. Okay. SA is, yeah, technically, because it was not of your consent. Hello. Like, you were consented. She consented to the physical intimacy, but not the filming. The filming is like, bitch, I did not say yes, so technically it was assault. Technicalities matter, bro. Physical intimacy throughout our relationship was consensual. Yep. The filming was not. Yep. That's what I said. Yep. Redacted names of people they didn't wish to be named. Oop. Damn it, I should have read it before. Sorry. Let me see though. Where are the redacted names? There's a lot of pages. La 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 la. Oh. I really hate these people. Like, these people are the famous ones. I honestly could never be with a squad. Like, it's just so oomph. It's just like, I hate people. I hate people. Okay, I fucking hate people. Because like you never know if they're good or not, and then it turns out like, oops. Well, not surprised. I am so not surprised. Anyway, repeated non-consensual filming. On October 28, 2025, I caught my boyfriend at the time, schrodingerlee, filming it's just so fucking weird, man. Filming me during without consent. Not once, not twice, but on 3 separate occasions. We have been dating since April 2024, and within that time, it was established that I will never consent to sending nudes or filming during intimate acts. This was something Lee would joke about and ask many times. You know what's sad? It's always the ugly bitches that get the hottest girl. And they treat them like shit. Like, bro. Can't you just be ugly and be a good person? um. Okay. This is something Lee would joke about and ask many times, and I immediately shut down the conversation by saying, "I don't even joke about that. I don't want to film. I don't want to send nudes." This is because I had severe trauma involving a situationship who threatened to leak intimate photos that were taken without my consent. Jeez, like, she already shared her, she had problems, and no, I decided to do it again, or like to do it. Like, it just goes to show that he did not care. He did not care. He did not. It goes to show he did not care about her. Jeez. I got the police involved in this matter as well, but no action was taken care because the existence of the images could not be determined. I never spoke of this trauma to Lee during our relationship. Honestly, she should have like. It would also be weird behavior too. To like, okay, let me airdrop this to my phone and be like, I have evidence. It would also be weird, but though that would have been substantial evidence. I never spoke of this trauma to Lee during our relationship. Oh. Ooh, he did not. Oh, maybe he did not. I never took this trauma to Lee during our relationship, as I thought I had healed, and that me communicating my boundaries about not being photographed many times was enough. Okay, so he did not know about the. Okay, sorry, I was too, it was too early to judge. So, but even if she did was like, even if she did like, hey, I do not want to do this, even though she set her boundaries, that should be enough. Like, bitch, I said this. Like, I don't like being filmed. Never. Fuck you. And be like, okay, my bad. No. No. No, no, no. No means no. When does no mean yes? On this day, we spent the entire afternoon inspecting our apartments together as we planned to move in together by the end of January 26. We were both happy and excited for the future. We talked about having pets, how we would furnish our rooms, how much further our relationship would progress once we secured a place together. We laid in bed together to watch. This is censored. Okay, thank God. Okay, to watch the LOL World Championship until he initiated intimacy, and I were sick. When we laid in bed together to watch the World LOL Championship, which is like the most boring thing to ever watch, or literally any esports game. Until he initiated intimacy and I reciprocated. Yeah, you're so bored that you just. Honestly, yes. He had asked me to get into a position. I don't like talking about this. It's so private. But let me just pacing around him, and I obliged. However, I noticed in my peripheral vision that he was reaching for something under my pillow. When I glanced behind me and saw what he was doing, he was holding his phone with both hands. I didn't mind it, thinking that his parents or his editors messaged him, as they were the only people he ever responds to with such urgency. I noticed him reaching for his phone repeatedly, and I immediately moved over to the side of the bed as I felt uncomfortable. I still continued to reciprocate intimacy until he was done, and as soon as he fell asleep, I looked through his phone thinking he had filmed me without my consent, and so my intuition was correct. On a Samsung Galaxy. I thought they guessed an iPhone. But Samsung is fair, yeah. I saw a 10-second video of me on top. Oof. It's just. I absolutely hate this. I already hate this. It still is page 2. Oh my god. I saw it with me on top. with my lower body that was taking just a few minutes. I panicked and deleted the video because I was scared and embarrassed, but when I realized there were 2 more videos where I filmed out of my knowledge in the past circled in red. Look at red. I grabbed my phone to take a photo of the evidence. Note that the video he took of me the day I found those videos was not here, so I deleted it in panic. This photo... Why did you delete it in panic? He would know. He would know then. This photo was taken at October 9:44 p.m. October 25. How long was that? That was 3 months ago. That was 3 months ago. Jeez. The circle videos were taken during our trip to Japan. Between the 23rd and 29th of December 28th, which means he secretly filmed me during that trip and kept it a secret until I found out a month later. Oh, so these videos were September 23rd and 29th. 4 months before. He never asked for consent or even mentioned anything about filming the entirety of 2025. And I assume this is because he knew how vehemently I opposed the idea. Oh no. Oh. I already read his excuse and fuck that bitch. I shook him awake and asked him why he filmed me when he knew how much I hated the idea. And he acted confused. Until I played these videos to his face. Why do you have to play the fool? Dude, when you get caught, just say the truth. I'm like, oops. It's still bad, but at least you wouldn't be a bitch. You know, like, oopsie. Like, yeah. Like, July. I'm like, yeah. They can like, oh, like, I took my meds today. I'm like, really? Yeah. Did you lie? Yeah. That would be me. Did you lie? Yeah, I would lie. It's just like when you say did you lie, yeah. If there's like a giant pause or hesitation, it's a lie. Until I placed the videos to his face. His response was, "Oh shit, I didn't mean to." Oh. How old is Schrodingerlee? How old is he? Schrodingerlee. How old is he? Age or something. He's Korean Australian. He's 24. Wait. We're literally the same age. No fucking way. I hate you. Can I see who are like this? I know that Billie Eilish is like... Wait, Kai Cenat is also 24 years old? Bitch, I thought he was 30. I mean, look at his face. It looks like he's 30. I know me and Billy are like literally the same age. Oh, and Caleb as well. Okay. Wait, Hudson Williams is... What is with this face? He's also 24 years old. Wait, so he was young when he like, did that. Oh, if you know, you know. Sophie Dosey. She was a YouTube star before she was a TikTok star. And also Queen. Emma Chamberlain. She's also 24 years old. Okay. Wait, Quinlan Blackwell is also 25. Okay, yes. Pink! Yay! Who is this? And why is his eyes high? This eye is higher than the lower one. Why am I being so judgmental? I hate this. Oh my god, this bitch. I notice that people my age are either good people or bitch. Like, good people or bitches. There's no in between. No, I do not want to know. Oh wait, he's 20. What? He died at 24? No, what? He was young. He died because he was shot. And I'm like, why? Why would you do that? Sakajo, who is this again? She was taken captain by another. Wait, she was. Okay, wait. A historical figure who helped lead explorers in the Pacific Ocean. She was easier at the time of the expedition. She had tons of them before fame. She was taken by another name and good child when she was 12 years old. In the year 2000, the U.S. began minting with her likeness on them to honor her. She also had several parks named after her. She was a member of the Limesh tribe. Woman. Okay. At the museum, okay. Okay, but well, okay, let's just say sure. Let's just say sure. Tammy, Mirtha, Sad Frosty. Honestly, like 24 years old, you just like you appreciate life, man. Because you never really know. God, this is getting really sad. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. Schrodingerlee is 24 years old. Who else is 24 years old? I think that's it. People that are popular. This bitch, like, please. I don't wanna say it. Like, if I say it, it'll be bad. But, jeez, like, please, never appear. Okay, that's just what I want to say. Never appear on the internet ever again. Yeah. What is this? Roblox star? What does that mean? There's so many people. Is this the guy that he looks the guy? I know he's a basketball player. I thought he was like the guy that welcome, and then he was that guy that turned a girl into a tree or something. Anyway, I'm sorry. Let's keep going. He was 24 years old. You're either a good person or a dumb bitch or an evil bitch. There's no in between. And I started by I asked why he would do this to me knowing I never considered such as an act, and why he had to fuck up so hard and ruin our relationship. He sat there silently, refusing to make eye contact, and I expressed that I could not live with someone who doesn't respect my privacy and boundaries. I sobbed for half an hour while he sat there unable to comfort me because he is unemotionally available and he only wanted you for but also if you were a mature person, you would respect someone's privacy, period. Bitch, how dare you, how fucking dare you. I asked repeatedly. That's so. Oh my god, that's so sad, man. I asked repeatedly why he did, but he did, and the only answer he could give me was, "I don't know, but I promise it was the only for me to see." Will never understand what she's going through, to be honest, and it's just a terrible thing to just read. My god, it's a terrible thing to read when you experience it, you know. Gosh, like, sheesh. I panicked and I scared of my mind. I pulled out my phone saying I need to call the police. Oh. He apologized profusely. I felt guilty for wanting to report him. I began sobbing and put the phone down before the call went through. He repeatedly apologized. Oh, because he now repeatedly apologized because he was gonna be reported. Yep. And he stated that I didn't know if the police could do anything, and that, oh, I'm pretty sure she was like, she was in hysterics, but she did not know what to do. Like, like the person you trusted the most, like, kind of ruined your trust, and then this is like a normal thing, like. This is why I'm afraid of people, because if I trusted someone enough and they did this to me, I would be fucking depressed as shit. That's what happened to me during 2020, okay? Shut up. It's 2 in the morning. It's literally 2 in the morning, which is so fucking loud. Okay. He repeatedly apologized, and I stated that I didn't know if the police could do anything, and if I have taken him to court, I wouldn't be able to afford. That's so sad. Even if she's a Twitch streamer, she can't afford to take legal action. That, like, is suing someone really expensive? I think it is, and it's so sad. I vividly remember expressing my intention to get the police involved. I gave up on taking legal action. I will expand more on this later. Okay. After a while, I took a deep breath and told Lee I didn't want to ruin his career, despite feeling wronged. He knew that I had big plans for 2026 and that I wanted to complete my masters. Oh, okay. She was learning, and I didn't want to let his actions affect that. When he asked me what I want, I asked him if he could compensate. Okay, He was confused. I explained that our plans to move in together were no longer possible. And asked if he could be able to help me financially by sending me the amount of rent he would have paid in the period we're meant to live together, 6 to 12 months. I wanted security. He knew my lease ends in January 26, but due to his actions, I was left with limited options and a lot of financial burden. Oof. This is because my current roommate finalized plans to move in with somebody else, and Lee and I plan to move in together for a while. Oh my god. For context, I pay 730 a fortnight. A fortnight is 2 weeks from my current place. My share is of the rent of a 2-bedroom apartment, and the options Lee and I explored cost slightly more. It is common for people my age in Sydney, Australia, to have multiple roommates to reduce rent costs. True, and living alone is something I cannot afford. I explained to him that I was worried that I wouldn't be able to find a place I could afford, and that I would have to return to my parents' place in rural Australia. I was worried that I might even end up homeless, as my landlord planned to evict me after my. Okay, that's evil. By the way, that's evil. Exactly. If I'm guessing, is your landlord a woman? I'm not saying this like a sexist thing, because usually if male landlords have more are more merciful towards female tenants. Meanwhile, female landlords are kind of like, I don't want to hear your bullshit excuses. You're a man. I was like, honestly, that would make sense. If it was a male landlord, pretty sure she would have given her a bit of a time before, like, kicking her out. I had exactly, because that's life. That's like, because that's unfortunately the cycle of life. It's just sad. Like, men are more vulnerable towards women, and women to women be like, I don't want to hear about shit. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out, because I'm tired of your beach. I had exactly 2 months to find a new place and a roommate, and I believe it would be near impossible to deal with my accommodation issue alone. I shamelessly asked for money out of desperation. I didn't want my future to be affected by what happened that day. Lee said he would compensate me $18,000. Rich people. As this was the budget that he calculated for himself when he looked for apartments together. Median cost of rent per week per person through 80 was 52 weeks. He asked me to wait until his next paycheck, but I pressured him, saying I didn't have much time. You know what? Fair. He agreed to send me $12K first. Good. That's very good. Thank you. It's a good thing you did that, because there's no assurance that he will pay that sooner or later. Deal. And it's also so sad that at the end of this relationship, they just turned it into a money thing, like, oh, you hurt me, now pay me. It's like a prenup. A non-prenup or something. Yeah. He agreed to send me 12K first and the remaining 6,000 in December. We had a bittersweet yet amicable conversation about the money Lee agreed to pay me and spoke a lot about our relationship. Turned out, evidence on page 37. Oh god, 37. Still page 2, by the way. He profusely apologized for how their relationship ended, and we reflected on the 2 years spent together. We dragged the conversation for as long as we could because we were both in our denial that our relationship was about to end. Oh, page 4. Ah, thank you. On the 26th of October, I contacted the... Oop. It's 24. I contacted police was I experiencing immense anxiety over the possibility that Lee had more videos of me that I was aware of. The first thing I did was contact police, my close friend Joho and Fishy Chair, who knew my relationship with Lee. I did not speak a word about this to anyone else. The police is down there. Jonathan Yang. Is that Jono? Yeah, it's Jono. His name is Jono. And Fishy Chair. I'm guessing she's the flower sign, and it's mostly the police. Phone number, yeah, the police station in South Wales, New South Wales. It's like, yeah, near Sydney, Melbourne area, right? I think. I called my local police station at the 26th, a day after I found it. A day after, okay. I spoke to the female, thank God. I am happy there was a female. I spoke to a female police officer on the phone and explained that I found explicit videos taken of me without consent. I didn't know what to do. Then she asked me for my name and asked me to describe the contents of the videos, if my face were in them, any key identifiable features, what the perpetrator's name was, and how the incident happened. I explained that I was asked and mentioned that Lee never threatened to share these videos nor cursed me to anything. She told me that the severity of the situation would be investigated and that I should report to www. If I ever come across these videos on... Oh! Okay. The call ended and I laid in bed sobbing, thinking that I might have overreacted and shouldn't have gone as far as calling the police. I felt incredibly guilty. No, you should not. No, you should not. Any form of sexual assault is bound a police report. It's a report. Period. But honestly, like, they were like just fresh out of a relationship, so it's fair. It's fair for her to feel guilty, you know. I hope she would heal from that. I felt it could be the departed partner. I reached out to Lee to send him my bank information so he could transfer as we agreed. We spoke a little about how hard the situation was for us. Do I read it? Okay, fine. I have time. It's 2:55 in the morning. Name blank, account blank. You two, take care. I hope you can heal. Let me know if you need. Bitch, it's your fucking phone. Like, if I did this to someone, and I would be like, I'm really sorry that I did this to you. Okay, I know, like I should have known that it would have hurt you, but I guess I ignored the sign. I ignored your signs, and honestly, that's my fault. Please, like, I hope now you wouldn't, like, I hope you wouldn't, like, how you this, like, I hope you wouldn't think that it's your fault, because in the end of the day, it is it's my fault. I'm the reason that our relationship ended, because I ruined your trust, and you have every right to say, to end it. You have every right to end it. Again, I'm very sorry. Like that my actions hurt you. That's it. I would say that I hurt you. I'm really, like, I know no multiple amount of sorries can take back what I did. I deleted everything, and I swear to the name of my I swear in the name of my dog and my the dog, my god, and my Pokemon cards. I already deleted everything. I am really, really sorry. I'm really sorry, okay? And that's it. And then just never talk to them again, because you know, the more you talk to them, the more they're hurting, and it's just best to leave them out. It's sad because in order for them to heal, you have to leave them alone, but you hope and pray that somebody will, like, take care of them, because you're supposed to do that, but now you can't because you ruined their trust. Dumb bitch. Okay, I'm not okay at... I'm not okay at all, and I'd imagine you're not either. I'm not. That's like you're hurt. He's not hurt, bitch. He's not hurt. Is he remorseful of his action? I'm not. Okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay either. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry for making you cry so much. I'm not sure what to do because I'm an emotionally unavailable person. Neither. I miss you and I want to call you and I want to see you, but I'm glad. But what good would that do us? It's hard. I'm the exact same. Yeah, relationships, man. Honestly, me. I'm almost in denial. I'm sure you've been crying a lot, but I really have a hard time this morning. I saw a cat on Instagram. Sorry, that was like, what? And just from that point onwards, I couldn't stop crying. Why? That's so. I saw a cat and I'm crying. I'm like, why? Because it reminded me of her? It reminded me of you? Please. It feels like he's just mirroring her to make her feel better. It feels like he's just mirroring her. This is my opinion. There's no proof. It's just my opinion. But it feels like he's just mirroring her, and mirroring is one of the techniques. Like manipulative people like to use to make them feel like, oh no, I understand how you feel, and I'm also sad as well. I'm like, you hurt them. You hurt them. You're not hurt. You hurt them. Why are you crying? That's just my opinion. Okay, it's my opinion. I miss you too, of course, but of course, I'm not sure what to do either. I don't think I'm good for you. Okay, I really want you to be happy. I wish I could have supported you and made you comfortable, but I haven't talked to anyone yet. I don't want to dump things on you. I dream a lot, especially about my things in my mind. I dream a lot, especially about the things in my mind is constantly being talked about. This is so not. What is this sentence? Well, you don't have anyone to talk to about it. I'll listen. Oh, girl. Let me guess. He is gonna like pour his heart out, and she's gonna have to carry the burden of his emotions. Let me guess. So last night I really had a hard time. Oh my god, I didn't even read the next part and I was So last night I had a hard time. Oh bro, stop being like when can stupid people stop stop being so boring? Like I already predicted what he said. Oh my god. So last night I really had a hard time because I sort of woke up from a nightmare, okay, and I usually feel relieved. And usually I feel relieved. That nightmare isn't real, it's just a dream. But this time it didn't feel like as if its reality was much different. It's what I dreamt about. It made me feel really sad. Of course she's gonna just emotionally dump her because she opened it. I was like, oh girl, why did you say that? No, you should not say that. I'm not sure what the right thing to do is. I'm happy to listen to you as well, but as you said, I don't know what this would do for us. I've never felt this affected by having someone leave my side. You want to call instead? My hands are shaking. I really. No. Arya. Ari. End it. Like, if you want to heal, rip the band-aid. Like, I think that I understand why it's hard for her to like let go. It's 2 years. You've been intimate with this person for so long, and then there are so many knots of strings tied together that it's so hard to untangle. It's not easy to find a scissor and cut it off completely when you treasure those strings, Do you get my metaphor? Hello. But okay. After this conversation, it's page 5. Jesus, take the wheel. After the conversation, we had a long phone call. We decided it would be best to no contact and focus on ourselves. But neither of us could hang up or ended up falling asleep. Hence the call. I said, "Oh, it was 15 hours." I thought it was like, okay, the hour was 15 hours ago. No, it's 15 hours. Oops. After 26, went live on an Twitch account through my phone. To tell you why I have not gone live since returning from TwitchCon 2025. This alt channel had existed for more than 6 months before the controversy, and was mainly used to play games with viewers, watch videos, and occasionally IRL stream. On this stream, I expressed that I had been going through a hard time. Something terrible happened to me. I wouldn't be able to stream for a while. I had missed streaming, but felt too uncomfortable to stream in my main channel. I continued to go live on this odd channel for another 2 days, talking about random things. I was making analogies, making analogies, and talking about such scenarios that were similar. She was hinting. During the stream, I never once mentioned what happened between Leah and I, but it was obvious. Of course, if you keep making analogies, people will be like making like 2 and 2. Like, not a lot of your viewers are dumb. Like wait a minute. That sounds like tea. Tea. And then, of course, during this, I never once mentioned what happened between Leah and I, because since my audience are so smart, that both of us or something had happened between us, as neither of us streamed after returning from TwitchCon. On the 29th of October 2025, 3 days after Leah and I cut contact, he leave her alone. She spam called me on Discord, which I did not respond to. He then sent me a message showing that the process and that he wished to speak to me before sending me this money, but I responded that he had sent me a long message. You know what's that's fair. Like, if she does not want to be called, or she doesn't want to answer your call, just send a message. But you know what? Why is this fucking long? Like, leave her alone. You ruined her trust. Now fuck off. Let me know once this has gone through to you. Hi, I just had a chat with Jono. He mentioned you're waiting for me to say something. Firstly, sorry. I was under the impression that I was meant to be waiting for you because you said you need time to make a decision, and I wanted to respect that. I heard you also told other people has gotten back to me how much I'm hurting you, and I feel extremely regretful. Of course, it's valid. Of course, it's valid. I know you rely on others to hear your thoughts and get things across. I heard you're saying you're trying to run away and hide, but I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm extremely regretful, and of course, I wouldn't want to throw this all under the rug. I know it's seriously hurting you, and I will continue to, unless it becomes a conclusion you can move forward with. Honestly, it's a fair thing for him to say, because, like, hey, I heard this. People said this about me. It's a fair question said for him, yeah. Look, I'm trying to be neutral here, okay? But it's kind of obvious that this dude, fucking immature bitch, unemotional, cannot deal with emotions, dude. I hear you saying you're trying to run away and hide. I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm extremely regretful. Sorry if it seems that way to you. Last time we talked, I made sure to be constantly apologetic and remorseful for what I've done, and I felt as my apologies were acknowledged because you said, "I know you're." Sorry, it seems that way to you. But last time we talked, I made sure to be constantly apologetic and remorseful for what I've done, and I felt as my apologies were acknowledged because you said, "I know you're so." Wait. That felt weird. And I felt as if my apologies were acknowledged. I'm like, is that a normal sentence? I'm sorry. Is that a normal sentence? And I felt as my apologies were acknowledged because you said, "I know you're sorry." I'm like, that's so weird. Like, I can't explain it, but that sentence is so weird. Regardless, my feelings of regret, hurts towards hurting you was not changed. They've only progressed more and more, and I'm sorry for breaking your trust. I'm sorry for not communication properly, and I'm sorry for putting you through so much hurt to the point I've truly traumatized you and your future. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure you have a lot on your mind too. It's difficult to put into the word. I really do wish you the best. Asking you, but I want to keep it on this promise by clearly asking you one word limit. Asking a pigeon, she blanked it out. Asking about word limit 1 sec. Oh, he yapping. But honestly, do you ever Do you ever just read your messages and be like, wow, this is a lot? Sensor image payment. I actually am unsure what he means by I heard you've also told other people in the community about the situation because the people who know about was Jonah and Fishy, so maybe it was bad communication. I'm not sure. Before this message, I was unsure of what I wanted. Whether I wanted to pursue legal action or if I wanted to forgive him, but whatever else. Hold on. I'm stretching my back because it hurts. Between the time I called the police and received this message from Lee, I had not been contacted by the police and concluded that an investigation had not occurred. I had given up taking legal action as I did not have the financial or mental capacity to pursue the court case against him, especially after receiving an apology. I felt the same guilt when I felt when I initially filed a police report 4 days earlier. If she were to take legal action, it would be hard for her because in legal terms, technically, he did apologize, which is sad, man. Like, that is like, bruh, but if there, look, in the extent of there was evidence of, videotaping what happened, there would be, if in my opinion or in my brain or something, there would be some sort of, money, like damages, right? Paying for the damages, like emotional liability. I think I don't know what the word is. Like he would have to pay her some amount of money for the emotional pain she went through. Yeah. He then asked if I would like him to announce his wrongdoings and quit content creation for me. I didn't know how to answer this question, and it was unsurprising because I tried to be careful with words as possible. I know there's a lot of Discord logs to read from here, but I promise you, it's relevant and necessary context. Context, okay. Would you like me to know what I've done and quit content creation for you? Hi, he did not quit content creation. Is it alright if I just type? It's okay, I can talk now. Yes. Yes, it is. I think it's better for both of us if you typed instead to this. What does he mean? I also heard you're scared that I might hurt you or hurt. So heard. What do you mean? I saw heard that I might hurt you or hurt myself. Really, I firmly believe I don't have either of those in me, but I do understand your reasoning why. Sorry to scare you, but I can assure that I'll be okay. I am more worried about you. There's a lot I want to say. There's a lot of I've heard, I've seen, unfortunately, but I understand. All right. Is everything okay? Oh, she called. Honestly, I'm sort of concerned about you. Leave. Oh no. Leave her alone. She's dealing with your bullshit. Leave her the fuck alone. Leave her alone. Give a woman her space. God. It's so long. Me. I'll send the rest in December, and I'll do what I think is right. Thank you for trying your best in this relationship. I really try my best to do better. Honestly, I still have a lot of feelings and thoughts that I can't exactly put to words, but I really would be glad to see you do well. I really hope your study goes well if you chose to go. I hope you find someone that can offer security and safety, someone to build trust in. I hope you can find a nice place. I had a really good time. So I didn't fully appreciate you, and I hope you can heal from the damage I've done. The amount of remorse I have is really, really hard to explain, but I think it's best if we go no contact. Yeah, why have you done that earlier? Thank you for so much. I really appreciate the time sectors for me. Sorry, I was in the middle of typing up a response. It's long. Me. I'll send the rest in December. It's referring to the remaining 6. Yep. Because there's a lot I've heard and seen. Is him referring to conversation I had with Jonah as he acted like a mediator during this time, as he was friends with both of us. Okay. Lee wished the best for me, and Lee sent his money, and he then says he would send the remaining. Yep. That's what I read. Oh my god. Can I zoom this? Can I can't see. How do I? Can I zoom? There's a button for zoom if I remember. Or nope. Do I have to read this? Okay, that's okay. That's really fine. I'm gonna like get close to the screen. Oh my god. Streaming, as you know, is a big part of my income, and is what kept me afloat for the past 3 years. And I'm not. It's not something I can easily give up. I can easily give up, to be honest. I know I won't quit anytime soon, especially when I grew so fond of many of my community. I wanted to cut ties with you completely, but I want to move on and heal. But it's hard when I'm associated with you everywhere I go. It's the fact that I have been an integral part of your brand between 2024 and 2025. And it's also from whatever. It's whenever people see me, they think of you. They will always, you will always be brought up for as long as I stay in the streaming space. I don't think it's fair that I have to leave my source of income and community behind just to heal from the trauma you've given me. I don't think it's right that I was a victim. True. To have lost more and sacrificed more to compensate. I thought that everything would be okay if I were to be compensated, but to be honest, in the past few days, everywhere I went, every person I talked to mentioned you, and I had to continuously relive the hurt you've done to me. I want to speak out so badly about what happened, just so that people can stop associating you with me, so I continue to stay on Twitch and do what I enjoy without having to stay silent or protect you and separate myself from you completely. But I can't do it unless I completely give up streaming or make up statement of pleading to me no longer appreciate you, or if you're not come out with the truth yourself. I don't think that last option is possible because you love what you do, and it'll appreciate and it will it will jeopardize your career. As I was under the impression that you would never come forth with your wrongdoing because I saw the lack of effort in you. Oh, she clocked him when you cheated. Oh, Jodo was the only person you spoke to, as I know of, and I was bitter about it because it felt like the things were being swept under the rug, but learned to no longer mind it because I thought it was a trivial thing to bring to the public because I had hoped our relationship was something we could save. I kept quiet to protect you because I knew how much your career meant to you and how the smallest drama can cause friction, and you can all because I wanted us to work. I was proud of myself for not inciting drama and keeping our relationship private. I can't read that part. Your actions showed me that there won't be much accountability on your end. And that's the tea. Sorry if it's a long machine. If you can't do, there's an imager link. Okay. There was a link. I did not read. Okay, thank God there was. I was never gonna speak about the cheating. I agreed to work this out with you, and after a few months, I was hopeful. But in the past, I was involved with someone I photographed. Oh, there you go. I escalated this to the police, who were quite useless, as always, because I had no evidence because my face wasn't in them. I live in fear and tremendous anxiety that one day he would leak those. Considering my online presence had continued to grow, and after 2 years I had finally healed and I was able to function without to worry about it. This is why I was so adamant about not being filmed and so against sending nudes to each other. I didn't have to tell you about this trauma since I had healed. Also, it's so weird. Why do people have to exchange their naked photos to each other, bro? And me not consenting to the act was simply more than enough. You still broke my trust and crossed a boundary that I was still adamant about and had to relive something that took years to recover from. Not only that, you committed a heinous, true, serious sex crime. Considering that you had lied to me many times in the past and kept many things secret from me, and finding out you had failed me multiple times only to me to believe it was out of malicious intent. Ever since we broke up, I had much fear and anxiety thinking you still have more videos of me. I still couldn't rule out the possibility we're going to leak them and use them to block my. Oh, I feel bad for her. Like, that's a genuine thing to think about. And I'm sorry that if you think I'm talking fast, I just need to run through this because it's so long. Sheesh. But it's honestly, it's been straight to the point, no repetition. Like, good for her. She was level-headed when she was writing this, and honestly, props to her. I know it was worth but I couldn't give you the benefit of the doubt because you weren't an honest person. Clock. as my throughout the relationship, and I called my local police station out of videos, still had those videos, and again they took the statement and did nothing despite the video evidence and dispute videos of your phone. Useless. You might think it's a stretch that to feel this way again, but you weren't an honest person and continued to hurt me, so I couldn't help but consider this possibility given experience in that same situation. I was in the middle of compiling evidence of you following me and cheating on me, and started bursting into tears because deep down I don't want to be the one to bring this to life. My goal isn't to cancel your room. I just want to be left alone and independent from you. True. But I know that me coming to the public about it will do irreparable damage to your career, which has happened. As someone who had been in a relationship with you for almost 2 years, seeing that this is something you love so much, it brought so many challenges to our relationship. I didn't want to ruin it. I still hope for the best of you. I wanted to see the best of it. It's so unfair that have to say silent and endure the pain you caused by your actions. I had no control over just because I had to feel bad about it. But you, oh my God, it's true. You don't have to feel bad about him because he did that. He was stupid. Fuck him. I tried hard to act like everything was okay, to pretend nothing happened between us with people because they bring up me up in conversation, but I couldn't just start intertwined that people notice when things aren't good between us. They never mention your name when I asked my community for advice and my alt streams. I never specified what happened to, even though it was hard for them to do. They have asked. They just confirmed to me. They just confirmed to me that I'll never escape your name, and the memories of a relationship was I don't really know their relationship, so don't worry about that. For me. I'm still thankful to expose. Sure, you've given me. I've grown so much as a creator. Thanks to you. I'd be forever grateful for it, even if success is associated with you. I miss you a lot. My heart keeps questioning whether or not I should have continued the relationship. It's a fair thing for her to ask because I also asked that with my previous with my friend before, that I wanted if maybe we should still be friends with him, and I realized that he's an ass. When you like distance yourself from a person that hurt you, realize that they're an ass. Of course want to. For the past few days were hell without you. I can imagine my life would look like without you, but now I know that's not right. As for whether or not you should quit, I don't think you should, but I do think you should be the one to be truthful about a relationship and that the hurt you've done to me. That way I can truly believe you weren't filming me maliciously and that you take accountability true for the harm you've done to me. In a perfect world, I wish you came clean to the public about your wrongdoings towards me so that I can see that you're taking accountability and aren't trying to hide your own doors for the sake of maintaining a good dramaless image. It would help me forgive and forget with it's like a choice. It is a choice. You tell the audience that you fucked up, ruin your career, but to the one person who's important, they sort of forgive you. They'll be like okay with you, or lie to the audience. I'll lie to the audience. The person will be like fuck you. Expose. You lose your audience anyway, and the girl says fuck you. And like what is the better scenario? Wouldn't the first one be a better scenario? Like your audience may be quiet, but at least you've taken accountability. It means you're responsible for your actions. You know? It would help me forget to view you in a better light and even feel my desire to continue this. True, I miss you a lot and my heart wants this relationship, but it's hard. It's hard to have both public statement and a relationship without looking pathetic and getting scrutinized by our viewers and peers. Not just our viewers, but random people like me as well. Hey, it's been an hour, my God, and I'm still at page 5. I really want to appreciate this relationship, but I have no idea what's right for me anymore, and I'm struggling to it. Thanks for apologizing to me and for compensating me. I don't know how long it will take for me to do this again. Intimacy is a big part of our relationship, and I know I will be able to reciprocate into my future partners. Ooh, it sucks, but unfortunately, that's the reality that we live in, and it's just find a way to heal. I really hope she heals, man. Yeah, my goal isn't to cancel your ruin your career. I just want to be left alone and beyond from you. I know that's kind of true. She said. As someone says, true. In a perfect world, I wish it came clean. It's hard to have both a public statement and our relationship without looking pathetic and getting screened by viewers and peers. True. Look at this. Look at me now. In this message, I talk about wanting Lee to issue a public statement as a form of taking accountability. However, in the conversation that followed, I expressed that publicizing the issue was a terrible idea, and we came to agreement to keep this private. Oop. I could not give an clear answer to this question, but I couldn't find a solution that could save both our relationship and his career. True. So we had a phone call to discuss. This was so sad. When your relationship is public and your careers are tied to your work, you had to you had to make a business meeting. You had to make a business meeting so how you can salvage your careers. The relationship is over, but you have to have a business. You have to have a business meeting to make sure your both of your careers won't be fucked up. This is crazy. Like that's the reality situation, but I find that the concept, it's crazy. The phone call is The phone call on the 29th October was unproductive and had derailed to a different topic. What does that mean? Lee started to accuse my friend Fisher of making an elaborate plan to put him in jail after he learned about my conversation. This later proved to be false, as he admitted to forging Discord DMs using Inspect Element. There's more evidence of him being complicit and slandering innocent people. We talked in circles about what we both wanted towards, and I invited him over to my place to talk face to face. Let's go to page 27, please. Let's skip, cause like, my God. Where's the part? Where is it? It says page 27. Wait, there's a line. Attempting to commit arson. Okay, this gets crazier. What the heck's happening? The usual. Okay, look. There's so much. Man, okay, this is the part on reflection. I think this was like the forging images. It's not page 27, girl. It's like page 30. 30. 30. Yikes. Yeah. Oh. Oh, hello. There was additional update as of January 14th. This is yesterday. After publishing my document, people have reached out about issues recently. This one shocked me the most. Lead in fact cheat on me both physically and emotionally. Twitch con 24. To clarify, this is not me. A different girl reached out to me, let me know. But also, where's the proof? Is there proof? Before we say that this is true, we need the proof. He called me and told me that you were exactly and you would go through his computer and hand me delete all of his DM. I think this is because some of our DMs were talking about my Sean. He told you guys were not dating, and he was never anyone who just made contact with. What I can say is that he for sure he cheated on you physically. Evidence. If you say like there'd be evidence, I would agree. Okay, I'm on your side, but need an evidence. Do not want to like just lean into something said without evidence. You need evidence. Evidence is key. Let's go back to page 8. Okay, if it's 4 a.m. or 5, if it's just 5 a.m., I'm gonna stop because I need to go to sleep because this is so long. Sometime in the evening. How long has it been? It's been an hour since I started streaming. Sometime in the evening, Lee arrived at my house to talk to me about the conversation prior. He had broken down in tears, apologizing to me, saying how deeply he regrets what he had done and he didn't want to give up his online career. I assured him that I wouldn't be pursuing legal action, that I wanted to work towards forgiving him and healing. He pleaded with me to properly consider what I truly wanted from him and to reach an agreement with him that involved saving his career. Selfish, of course. The woman saving the man's career. Tale is all the time. After an hour, and I'm a man. Oops. After an hour going back and forth, it's after seeing him in tears and pleading with me, I concluded that I did not wish for him to speak about this matter at all. I vividly remember telling him that as long as he was able to tell his close friends and family about what happened in the relationship, I would be more than happy for him not to publicize anything. This agreement allowed me to see whether Lee has truly capable of taking accountability. Whilst encouraging him to have support system experience in me, I told Lee he could spend the night with me and to manage relationships, and that he could go live go live on his stream the next day and simply say we won't be streaming together for a while. Lee, upon hearing this, burst into tears, hugged me and said thank me for saving his career. Just like a woman would. Just like a mother would. Sorry. Just like a woman would. Generations of women saving men's career. Tale as old as time. I also told him at this time I did not have to send me the remaining. Oh, really? Why? I felt very weird that he was helping with my accommodation. We had decided to continue working this relation because. Oh, so they. Oh, because we're too attached to each other. We spent the night doom scrolling and cuddling. She forgave him. Well, it's her choice. Okay. It's her choice. And the next day, Lee left my house to eat dinner with his parents. He promised me before leaving he would talk to his parents about how he cheated on me. Contact is here. It's in number 3. Oop. Oop. Okay, I will. It's almost there. I will read that soon. Okay, it's just so long. The chickens are screaming. Okay, let me check. Lee left my house, eating there, just here, and filled me back my cat. I later found out through his brother that Lee had not mentioned any. I found out that through his brother that Lee had not mentioned anything about a relationship, and they found out for themselves through future streams. After returning home, he had gone live to talk about us. At this moment, I had under the impression that he would not go into detail about what happened between us, but on his stream, I had stated that he had done something criminal that he photographed. He stated me in bed content emotionally cheated on me. Confession. This clip was later uploaded to the LSF Reddit page. Okay. So he says, we decided it's probably best for me to come out with things. Oop. Oh. What? We decided that it's probably best for me to come out with things. It's absolutely not true. He even admitted the next day that I specifically asked him not in front of his audience. Not to in front of his audience. Page 10. Where? I think it's page 12 because there's so much new information. I'm sorry. Okay, the long ass things. Okay. I fell asleep on the alt streamer watching LOL words. I woke up right after his confession, so I reviewed his video and I was shocked to see that he acted against our agreement and publicized basically everything. The people from Lee's chat hopped into mine and started asking a bunch of questions. I stated here that he emotionally cheated on me with an ex. In hopes of clearing up misunderstanding that he physically cheated. During Lee's confession, there were surprising many chat. There's so many chat messages supporting him and a lot of his mods, and I advised it would be best for him to delete the VOD and all clips associated for his own safety. I had no qualms about this. I'm gonna refill my tea because there's so much. And in fact, I was glad he decided to delete the VOD, as our initial agreement was not to publicize the situation. After he deleted the VOD, I started receiving anonymous threats. That didn't really bother me. We were both focused on mending our relationship. This was the day after our confession stream. We were just talking and vibing as usual. He confessed here that he just wanted to work on us and that he took down his VOD to prevent randoms from weaponizing this information. Just a few hours after the conversation, Lee went live on his alt channel to react to the Face Streamer Awards Face Streamer Awards and talk about his most recent stream on the schrodingerlee channel. When I don't know what LS is. This was when the LSF Reddit post started gaining traction, and someone in his chat sent him the link. He then reviewed the Reddit post and began commenting on the situation. He started to reveal more about the situation than what was initially shared. Of course he had to. Nothing burger threat. Oh, death threats. Oh, can I see this? I can't. What is the... Can I see the threat? Yeah, this is great. This is why I wanted to take down that VOD because people like this wanted to use content to remind you you're so weird. I've been getting a lot of questions as well. There's a big story. Sorry you have to deal with it. It's okay because we know better. I've forgiven you. I feel bad for her, man. Doesn't bother me. But it doesn't. But I won't get bothered by comments either. I just want to work on us. What you doing now? You should have focused on working on them, on yourselves, man. Public involvement. As here is the VOD we uploaded. I'll be using the timestamps on relevant moments for the document. Lee talks about the Reddit post around. Lee shocked to see that his conversation was clipped and shared himself. He was going through the comments and decided to share his perspective on what happened during our relationship. Should I watch this? I don't care, but I want to see his. I want to see his action. 57. Oh, he used his face.
Ah, man. Yeah. Damn, bro. Shit's gonna be pretty late. Shit's gonna be pretty lit.
Ugly S face. Sorry. Imagine Vox. Oop. Oop.
I feel like in this situation, like I don't really know what the steps are. I don't really know like what the steps are to like do this, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Cause like in the first place, like I wasn't even gonna like
Yeah, you should
like
have.
say like in the first place, like I was like Ari told me to not say any specifics
Oops.
in order to like save my image and stuff. But I felt
Me when I'm too honest. Why are you being me right now? How dare you?
as if like it wouldn't be right. So I just said everything. So like it really felt as if I was taking accountability.
That would be a fair statement, though, for him. That would be a fair statement for him. Yeah. He admits he had a disagreement and confessed on his live stream a day ago to show his accountability. I explicitly advise against this. He then speaks further about against. Then speaks further about our relationship without consent while trying to protect an introspective and righteous image. Was actively spitting information in to minimize his wrongdoings. Oh no. 108.
But no, I can't say I don't. I do have people to talk to, but like, yeah,
Girl.
it's quite a bit.
Girl.
Yeah, there's quite a bit. There's a lot. It's quite a bit. And I don't really want to say my side because like my side sort of takes away from the wrong that I've done. You know, so like I really don't want to talk about like my side as much.
And then during 4610.
I'll just say like how like things were experienced on my side.
Oh.
But, like pretty much.
He said that I don't want to see my side, and then when I just click the so this is my side.
Like how like things.
Okay, so he was like, I don't want to say my side.
I'll just say like how like things were experienced on my side.
Okay, so this, and then he said, okay, earlier in the video, so this is my side. I'm like, oh my god.
But like pretty much during our relationship it was like heavily discussed that I shouldn't like reconnect with my ex at any point.
That should have been a thing. That like never go with your ex. Like never talk or like discuss or anything involved with your ex ever. Point blank period. Why do you do this? Why are you doing this? I'd be like, oh, I have an ex. Hey ex, let's reconnect. I'm like, don't you have a girlfriend? Yeah, but let's reconnect anyway. Look.
Just a couple of events where like obviously it was like really hard for me to avoid my ex in this environment because like they were there as well. And there were times where like I would walk into the room and then immediately see them and just immediately leave. But throughout the night I did end up having a conversation with them, and that conversation pretty much like broke the trust that we had. And even though like, I had no like intentions of getting back with them, and I was simply just there to have a
Okay, first of all, he said that I do understand as to how that's like emotionally cheating. Is it emotionally cheating, or is it like having a conversation with somebody you used to know? Just oh okay. Let him continue.
Conversation, I do understand as to how that's like emotionally cheating.
I'm like, what? What? So there was no context given regarding to the emotional cheating he had occurred in our relationship, and his stream was the first time anything about it was revealed. I was incredibly upset about hearing this because we both knew the situation wasn't as simple as having a conversation with an ex. True. There's a lot more to shit that considers his actions as cheating. Oh, page 12. Him simply reconnecting with an ex and doing nothing more as a narrative he frequently pushed, essentially framing me as an insecure girlfriend who gaslit. This is so weird. Like, it's not weird for her, weird for him, because I do understand how that's like emotionally cheating. Like, they're just talking. I'm pretty sure she's aware that if you just, it's normal when you like talk to an ex, like conversation. But he's like, no, she says it's emotionally cheating. I'm like, you're changing the narrative. You're changing the story. Excuse me, what? I'm confused. He's simply retconning with an ex, doing nothing more narrative. First, she was saying, he's the first instance of him shaping the narrative. When he said, I don't want to say my side. Okay, here's my side. He talks about money that I asked for his as compensation. Even I was weirded out. When you feel weirded out by a conversation, that's when you know. That's when you know he's fucked you.
But obviously, since this happened, our plans fell. Through. And since she's having trouble looking for a roommate, you know, she said that.
I gotta say that voice though. I get why I watch his streams. Like, I'd rather watch this chibi than his face. Like, if I watch his face with that voice, I'm like, gross. But when I hear this voice and then this, I'm like, yeah. I'm sorry, Ari. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I get why a lot of people got manipulated. Like, you're talking like, I remember like that Wendy Williams video. Like, this is Tory Lanez. He's Sean or something. Like, he's like, isn't he just so dreamy? He was arrested for. He's arrested for a manslaughter or something. Like, isn't he just so dreamy?
Like, I guess like in the moment.
I'm so sorry.
Like, it wasn't really blackmail.
What?
It was more so just like she.
Excuse me. That was a jump scare.
She said that. Yeah, like I guess like,
in the moment, like it wasn't.
It wasn't really blackmail. It was more so like just like we came to an agreement that well, like, yeah, she said like,
yes.
Yeah, she needs money from me.
Okay, you know the context of what happened, but why are you kind of like giving the audience like vague details of what happened? Hello. Yeah, this statement is so vague that it feels like it's like she's blackmailing you. Hello.
So, yeah, I've given Ari $12,000 so far.
Look, I know this video is supposed to be defending Ari, but featuring his voice, it was like, I guess. I'm a bad person for saying that. I'm so sorry.
And I'll give her more in December, and and just for her to find a place, and yeah. This is a whole other situation happening, but so far I've been owed around $78,000 in total. And I don't expect to get any of the money back.
God, what is with that statement? It's so fucking vague. Are you crazy? Are you stupid or something? Here he admits that we can't agree. It wasn't really blackmail. He didn't mention that I refused the remaining 6 months he planned to send me in December, and in the same sentence he claimed that he was owed $78. I have no clue where this number came from, because I never owned him except for the TwitchCon flight tickets, which he agreed I didn't have to pay back. Since he specified it was a different situation, I am assuming he was talking about how he was manipulated into paying his roommate's rent when he lived with Sonaki and this is a narrative he shared on stream throughout his years of streaming. It was common knowledge to Lee's community that his previous roommates. Oh, it was a narrative he shared on stream throughout the years of streaming. It was common knowledge to Lee's community that his previous roommates heavily mistreated him. This later proved to be a complete lie. Page 27. Page 27. It's page 27. I think this is it. Okay, here's the thing. There's so much stuff now. So much stuff and so much thing is added. Like the pages are moved down. I don't even know. I later realized cherry picking that information was based. I later realized cherry picking what information was shared. That's the thing about cherry picking information because the 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 image or the idea of what really happened is so vague that like it could be put into like people really don't know the specifics of what happened and they can just make their own stories and then it's not a clear story. It's like a fiction. It's not a real story. It's fiction now. It's not a real story about what happened. It's a story. It's a made up story that people can just make up their own interpretations. There is no interpretations. There is the real story, and a story that you decided to be like me. Here's some bit of detail sprinkles. You make up what you decide with the story. I'm like, just tell the real story, not just like here's but about parts of the story and then like you decide what the real story is. Please. I really realized cherry kicking that what information was shared about the show as a deliberate attempt to deflect and garner sympathy. This is extremely disingenuous considering he had already acted against my wishes and publicized our relationship when we agreed not to. Around 1 to around 1:12. I will play this 1:12:22. Okay.
Fucked up there? Yeah. Yeah.
1:12:22, and then he went AFK, right?
Oh
back. God!
I'm getting a phone call. I'll be right back.
Okay, I was surprised. He was like, "Ooh, okay, phone call." So that's him. In this call, I called him to say what I saw in a post, and I plan on going live in main Twitch channel to help defend him because at the time we had chosen to work on a relationship and to continue dating. I didn't want negative attention in our relationship, thus I decided it was time to speak about the Reddit post. This was the first time I went live in main channel in 7 days, and it was the first time I spoke about my situation in public. As you can see in this VOD, Lee reacts to my live stream and 1:41:06. Oof. And I'm glad that she recorded everything with evidence. T.
Actually no, I want to keep it up because
and I'm also glad the VOD, uncut VOD 21st, Ari Burner. Thank you, Ari Burner. That's pretty her. Like to just like, yep. I'm not gonna reference his video. She's very pretty.
as some of you may know, there's been
Oh, the Australian accent. I know this is a serious situation, but like, let's make a bit of light. No, don't really make light of a serious situation, please. But it's so depressing, man.
Yeah.
basically clipping these.
Yeah, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy, bro.
I hate him. I'm sorry. I hate him. Like, this is crazy, bro. Crazy. Excuse me, listen. Let the woman speak. Let her speak. In this live stream, I revealed that I had asked Lee for money and that I'd been compensated for his actions. Okay, shut up. I can't. I can't take him seriously, especially with her, because like, you're listening to her and you're like, yo.
No, we're working things out.
Let her speak.
I don't resent the guy. I forgive him for what's happened, and I'm
Unfair.
not perfect either. I wanna start off by saying he has compensated me with money because I asked for it.
Fair.
Okay.
Okay. Shit. Okay. Shit. We're just saying everything. We're fuck it. Fuck it.
What the fuck? And he was like, "Oh, we're gonna say it. Fuck it. She's gonna say it." I'm like, "It's your fucking fault. You're the one who instigated the information. You wanted to share the information, and she had no choice but to explain it in full, because of you, stupid bitch. You're not. You guys are not supposed to say everything, and it's your fault for insinuating there's something more. And then, of course, that's what happened, because you were dumb." This lies a real so let's see for money because his actions has forgiven him, yep, and believes the situation was equally my fault and he did not deserve stop. And believe this was equally my fault. Girl, you're doing too much for him. God, what are you doing, girl? It's his fault because he leaked your he didn't leak. He filmed you without your consent. That's literally the entire premise of this thing. It was his fault. But in order to defend him, for his sake, she said it was equally my fault. And he did not deserve the... Oop. Oh no. I claimed in this stream that I asked Lee to come forward as wrongdoing in hopes of minimizing it. I had essentially lied to my audience. Yep. To my audience in hopes for diverting their attention away from him. I asked my viewers for their understanding and to not speak of this further. In hindsight, I should not have done this now. I am equally at fault for the misinformation shared. Thank you for telling the truth. For being accountable to your actions. Thank you. You're at fault for the situation. I also should not have gone out of my way to defend someone who later twisted the narrative and claimed that I blackmailed him to his community and friends while still dating me. More on this later. This is a transcript of me defending Lee in my live stream, and it should give you a general idea of what has been said to you if you don't wish to watch the whole VOD. Yes, because it's too much. 156.
Like people make mistakes.
Oof. Yeah.
When I learned that.
Is this about Stewie Dugay?
I hate him.
Why am I laughing? That's so dumb.
To come out and say his part.
Hate.
Admit to his wrongdoings because.
We're still dating, yeah.
Like he said,
Fuck
it's better
you.
than keeping skeletons in the closet.
We're gonna fix it. We're gonna work things out.
Eat away at his conscience by not saying anything about it. And
That's gonna piss a lot of people off for sure. Alright, I know. That's gonna piss a lot of people off.
really happy to
But
see
yeah.
Can I just say this? I feel like I'm really not fit for the whole famous person thing because I have bipolar disorder. I think I have bipolar. Like 2 days ago, I had a manic phase where I couldn't sleep and I was overthinking a lot of things. That honestly, I was thinking right now if I was a streamer and then I was in my manic phase, I would be so dead. I would be so cancelled. Like, I hate mental disorders. I hate it.
it was. Like, obviously,
I don't
it's
know what I would do,
disappointing,
but it would be like bad.
But like, I'm glad that there are people out there that still support him because, like, yeah, it's disappointing at the end of the day, but.
Oof, he's literally rubbing his ego. My God.
Making active steps to become.
Yeah, so I just need to be better this time.
You're gonna be better this time. Shut the fuck up, man.
But I would like to say that he's not like entirely the villain here because
Oop.
like again maybe I'm being incredibly selfish.
Oh
for wanting
no.
a public statement.
Oh God.
Maybe, like I handled this terribly wrong.
And he left. Hate. Absolutely hate this person. Absolutely hate.
So,
Hate.
don't make like don't make terrible assumptions, you know.
Oh.
So yeah, that's all I wanted to
Yeah, figure. A lot of people are asking me. I'm figuring it out. I'll figure it out, man. Yeah,
so
figure it out.
Um,
Yeah, I guess.
no, I won't be pressing charges. The only reason why I went to the police
Yeah, man.
is because I've been
Of her past issue. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't know of her.
Oh, he said it.
Sorry,
He
I
did
just
it
want to
now.
speak a little bit as well. I didn't know of her of her past with this. I only learnt about it pretty recently. So I feel even more fucked up with it. And I told her my past on my side as well. And I'm really glad that she understands things as well.
Huh? Whoa. Did you just say no? Oh, I also had part in my side. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Nick, stop making it about you.
Just to talk about it briefly, I guess. Wow, this is. I'm gonna say this like super like unemotionally, because like I know if I dwell on it quite a bit, I'll actually start like remember.
Speaking unemotionally, like, dude, you've been speaking like that like ever since you left. I mean, as far as speaking unemotionally, it's still the same. Still monotone. As you seen, Lee was asked a question about filming without consent, as he tries to explain why he did what he did to me. He explains here and on later stream that he had a previous relationship just as long as ours, that sending nudes in that relationship was normal. He says that that's what she said. Wait, what? Huh? He says that he unfortunately passed away. He frequently arrested his late ex-girlfriend in an attempt to justify his non-consensual filming. Oh my god, the dead card. The dead card. Oh, so this is the part.
Things, and I will start fucking crying a fuck ton. I know that myself. Yeah, I used to have a long distance relationship with somebody. It was my longest relationship at the time, and since it was long distance, and it was actually initiated by me as well. But it was also like was it? Yeah, it was. Yeah, and then it was honestly like very mutual. In terms of like this habit of like the
okay, whatever. I'm tired. It takes so long. See, that's where this sort of like ability to do derives from. So yeah, unfortunately, I guess. No, this person passed away. Lisa said to do something that I went on my way to defend them. Okay, let's skip to the 203. 203. Okay.
But Ari's defending me too much though. She's like defending me too much to the point at which like she's like ruining her own reputation. It shouldn't be like this. It should just be like she should be the obvious like victim here in the situation. It shouldn't be like this.
It's like he's making things complicated to like, dude, you shouldn't have made things it's like your actions made things complicated. We both ended our stream stating that we were still together, still working things out privately. And we should do the Mavot and clips associated with it. Okay. I think we will have to. I will end. How many points does she make? 6.6. I will. There's. Oh, she's a lot. Final notes until there. Okay. I will end because this is so long. Okay. I have to sleep. Okay. I can't. I have things to do tomorrow, which is today. Okay. Let's go. Cheating at TwitchCon. I'm gonna have to read fast. Okay, so please bear with me. Since the start of the relationship, it's gonna be like my words per minute course. Since the start of my relationship with Lee, he would always mention how both of his recent exes had and if I pause, it usually means I'd be like, what the fuck? Because I cheated on him. Right. He went into detail about how it happened, why he felt disrespected, and how he was financially abused by them. I had no reason to doubt it, as he was my boyfriend at the time, and I believed that he was extremely unlucky to be cheated on both times. He's very vocal about how much he hated his ex before me, Mira. He told me the little girl always mentioned the horrible things she had done to him and caused him to leave all his belongings behind in Canada to return back home to Australia. I later learned that these things were lies and were a projection of his own wanderings. I believe the relationship ended in early 2024. During the early half of my relationship, I could not understand why he was still attacking with Mira when she had supposedly cheated, financially abused him, and more. Again, and none of this was true. As his current partner, I communicated many times that interacting with an ex is a deal breaker for me. If it was a deal breaker for you, then it would have been a deal breaker for you. Like, bye. You know what? If I were to guess the reason why she believed him is because it's because, like, please believe me, like, I don't want to hurt you. The girl, honestly, I would fall for that too. Fucking ass, man. I had a hard time understanding why he would even want to keep talking with them, because in the past he explained he was just a person who avoids confrontation for the sake of keeping peace, and that his audience would suspect something something happened between the two. He preferred to be uncomfortable and disrespectful to me instead of confronting her. They kept talking through chit chat. After we had this conversation, I confronted him again. We came to an agreement that interacting with the ex specifically around you in the past is disrespectful. He told me he would confront me with a message that to cut ties with her. I suppose that his conversation never returned, but Lee banned me into his chat, so I stopped asking about it. Lee told me that he would cut content. He then banned me from his alt Twitch channel. This conversation was on December 12th, just 10 days before. What? Mirror, she had never received his message. Just 10 days before TwitchCon. Oh my god, my legs hurt. Sorry, I was like, my legs hurt because I went to the gym 2 days ago, and it's starting to hurt. Yep. Okay, from my perspective, if you're chilling ex, especially how you did wrong, realize, call her or tell her in DMs. Don't talk to me anymore. Make sure you're cheap. Okay. Whatever. Lee left straight to attend TwitchCon between 20th September 23rd and heard that me would be attending as well. I had a gut feeling that he lied about the conversation 10 days prior. I asked him to try his best not to attack her out of respect for me. I understand that usually were avoidable, that I just wished for him to communicate and update me throughout the day while he was overseas. Between the day he landed in the US and the first week he was communicating about what happened during the day, and he then messages me this. He was his whole outfit. Insane. Sounds fun. Also, I'm not sure about if you're worried about stuff. Just in case. I met a lot of people today and a lot ask for some pictures together. Lee, for example, but there isn't anything but available yet. Like, how's life? I haven't had a card my ex yet. I don't plan on checking with them. I'm only gonna be with the boys. He says he doesn't plan on encountering Mira during the conversation. After the 20th, messages and updates from him slowed down. I started to get anxious, but I gave him space to enjoy his time there. I had a gut feeling something was wrong, which is fair. It's a hot anxiety. Okay. On the 20th and 24th, I saw schrodingerlee on Yugi Twitch stream, as he had been invited to the OCCS house party. Mira and her friends were there, and I saw this. I immediately messaged Lee to ask what his plans were for that night. He claims that he was there for Santi Pulga's podcast, which did happen. And that Mir being there was a complete coincidence. I crashed out hard and asked him to leave the house because I was uncomfortable. They really need to say because it would be disrespectful to Santi as he spent the entire night setting up. At the beginning of the scene, he had filmed an intro that he had to cancel at the last minute. I genuinely felt like I asked for forbidding him from joining that podcast, so I let him go. And within that time, Mir had left. schrodingerlee, Jade, Sunny, and Santi. The next day, Lee was invited to the same house for the phase party. The party was shut down early and Santi just doing a podcast between Jason Delween and schrodingerlee. Jason? schrodingerlee, I think. This is a phase. I don't understand what the phase people are. Like, are they interesting? Or they're just like people doing stuff while being videotaped? For money. Me. What can you learn from their streams? Not entertainment. Like, just watch a movie. Okay. I sent Lee a long apology for ever and making shut out of the house the night before. He sent my apology. He tried to see which was misunderstanding. He told me that Mira was at the face party and had planned to leave soon, but how did he know about her whereabouts if he had been avoiding her like the plague, like he described? Here it is. X is there. She's leaving soon though. Oh. Yeah, he is. I mean, I'm not comfortable anymore. If you want to go earlier, it's up to you. I'll let you know, okay? I'm gonna say hi to Jason and then head to Smirk and Hammy's B&B. Bro, when I hate Hammy so bad. For 5 hours. They called for 5 hours. Okay. He said, okay, I didn't mind too much because he didn't seem... I wouldn't seem like a choreographer. I told him to worry about me. I have fun. Lee calls me at 5 hours after... I tell him it's okay to go back to the OCCS house. Okay. In this phone call, he laid in his hotel bed and falsely told me that Mir begged him to have a conversation with him before he left. He claimed he just wanted to hear her out and then claimed she was crying about how she treated her. He then told her he never wanted to see her again, and this was true. Lee assured me that I had nothing to worry about and that he missed me. He kept telling me how much he wanted to go back home with me. The day after, I picked him up at the airport and I saw he kissed me and told me he missed me. He had a medical issue on the flight and I was going to the emergency with him, stayed by his side for that. For side, he had told me nothing had happened at TwitchCon and that everything was over. I had no reason to doubt him, and I stopped seeing Mira around. On the May 18th, after a year after, I was put in a group call Discord with Fishy Chair and Kami. This is the day I found out the truth about what really happened at TwitchCon 2024, and the lies Lee spread about other people. Sometime in July 24, Lee announced that in Fishy Chair's house that his ex Mira. Lee announced in Fishy Chair's house that his ex, Mira, had cheated on him with Kami. This later proved to be completely false. He also claimed his ex-girlfriend before Mira cheated on him too. Fisher and names have been confirmed in this group call. Fishy Chair asked Kami if what if Lisa said he must utter disbelief that a person he thought he was his friend spread such a lie. Fisher then added me to the vote and asked me to vouch for what Fisher had told him. I used the opportunity to talk about TwitchCon. As I knew Lee was hanging out with Kami during the trip. Kami added me. Oh, they talk to each other. Exes unite. Exes unite. Kami added Mir to the call, and she explained that the story Lee told me was completely fabricated, and that he made several attempts to approach her. Oh. Access United. There should be a country for that. Flop Tropica. Flop Tropica. Put schrodingerlee in there. Nah, Flop Tropica is for the icons. Sorry. She explained that the story Lee told me was and he made her to approach her. He even contacted her to ask about her whereabouts with the intention to meet to do what? Uh-oh. You're not staying at the upstairs house? What you gonna do? Leave soon, I think. You gonna go to Smirk's Airbnb? Oh my god, what she said earlier. I'll drop by Faye's house and say hi to Jason. Yo, what's going on? Jeez. Oh, Lee mentioned me almost a year later when he found out I had learned the truth. Oh! In this clip. Oh. Everything Mira told me in the group is recounted in this clip from Machine recently. Note that the face party was on the 21st and the messages say it's 22nd because it passed midnight. Let's see what this video is talking about.
What? Is
Yeah.
that,
Ooh, the Ari Werner. Love you, Ari Werner.
Okay, so he had told me that he will never, he will try his best to not interact with you because it's disrespectful to me. That's what he said. And then during the times that we did talk, he told me that I saw Mira in the convention and stuff. Like as soon as I saw her, I walked out of the room. Blah blah blah. And then he told me that at the OSCS.
First of all, Sora AI at the back. Fuck you. Fuck you, AI.
That he got invited to a podcast with Santi, and that he had no idea you were there. And he told me afterwards that when he came
when the lies surface.
back to the hotel after he left the
Towers
house party,
fall.
you had begged him to talk to him in private.
And who will they land? On you.
And that he allowed you to talk to him. And he said that you were sobbing and crying, apologizing for what you did to him in the past. And he had responded to you by saying, I don't want to speak to you ever again. And that was it.
Nah, this mirror bitch sounds so emotional. What the fuck is wrong with her? Anyways, yeah.
This mirror. Sorry, I was laughing. He was like, this mirror. I was like, that's literally her.
Mirror bitch sounds so emotional. What the fuck is wrong with her? Anyways,
Girl.
No. Okay, I'm sorry. No, okay.
Icon behavior.
The first interaction I had with him at that TwitchCon was when we were at the riot party. I had my back to him, okay? I was like...
Okay, I need to get my phone. Sorry, I was watching Facebook. What? Wait, what? Okay, I saw something on Facebook. It's Sunday. Although it doesn't really have to do anything with it, I'm going to review a couple of things I actually forgot, even though I watched, because they're so terrible. I do not recommend them. Anime, Fire in His Fingertips. If you know what I mean. Okay, I'm sorry. Genre, of course. It's Rio. Okay, so why did I drop this one? It's because it's just pure grape. Plain and simple. It's rare that I watch or read any spicy hetero stuff. But this is probably why. The first episode, Rio established a section in Soma's apartment that belongs to her and her alone, and Soma is not allowed in. However, things like the fridge and the bathroom are not in her section of the apartment. So of course she has to leave that area. And as soon as he does, he says, "Hi, you're not in your area anymore." And for some reason, that means I can do whatever I want to. And then he proceeds to force himself on her. In the second episode, Rio is minding her own business, taking a shower, and Soma literally walks in unannounced and decides that because she is naked, that means he can once again force himself on her. It wasn't hot. It wasn't. It was absolutely disgusting, and I turned it off right there. I mean, it's actually kind of making me angry just writing this review. Seriously, something, guys. Grape. It's true. Grape fantasy. When he finally gets to sleep with his best friend. Honestly, 0 out of 10. Totally do not recommend. And honestly, please don't come in my comments telling me I should change my mind or whatever. If you did like it, I'm not budging in this one. Here's the thing. The guy was hot. But that's not an excuse for grape. Okay. But he was hot. If it was gay porn, it would have been very much better. And I'm whispering this so that my neighbors will not hear me say it. He was hot. Okay, sorry. Let us keep going.
Like, not looking. And then, you know, the girlies that I was with, they were like, oh, yo, like, Kami just came in with Lee, and I was like, okay, right? And Kami comes up and he says hi, and he brings along that guy, right? And then he's like saying hi to everyone. He was saying hi to Violet and Casey and whatever. And then he taps me on the shoulder because I had my back face to them, and he was like, well, hello to you too.
Oh.
I remember that so vividly because I was like, why the fuck are you talking to me?
Oop.
But then, anyway, so he does that, and then the whole entire night, I was just really trying to get away. Like,
I really, really love that they have an audio clip for this.
because he just kind of kept following.
They had to keep clocking his bullshit.
Me, who was like following us, so then it was really bad that I was just going and like meeting random people because I needed to get away from there. But then at one point, he's like, because we got these drink tickets from Riot. And then he's like, yo, can
Riot Games.
you get me a drink? And I was like, what? Like, get your own drink. And he's like, now, like, the bartenders are responding to the woman better. Like, I need...
What is that sentence? Nah, the bartenders respond to the women better. I'm like, what a sentence,
you
man.
to get me one or something like that. And I was like, I was like, okay. I'm like,
What a
so I
fucking
go to the bar,
sentence.
completely thinking that he was not gonna come with me. Like I was just gonna go and get one, right? And then, but
He
he
followed
follows
you.
me to the bar, and then he's like, nah. So like, Ari's just crazy.
Oh! Oh my god. You know what's crazier? This
I was
conversation.
like, what? And then he's like,
He's just like out of the blue. Ari's just so crazy. I'm so horny. Let us fuck. I'm like, fuck this cunt. Oh my god.
yeah, like she just gets really jealous and just like
Uh
she
oh.
just isn't like you. And I was like, what?
Oh! Stop. Stop, please. Please, the cringe. No, it is absorbing me.
Why the heck are you
No.
talking to me about Ari? Like,
Exactly.
and in my head, I'm like, why are you talking to me, your ex, about your current girlfriend? Like, I don't give a shit. Like, you know? And he's like,
Exactly.
yeah, she just isn't like you. And I was like, okay, good for you.
So
Yeah.
this was just like
I don't know
brought
what you
up
want.
out of the blue.
Yeah, no, like literally randomly. And then, so I was like, you know what? Like, if we're gonna do this, I'm gonna press him, right? And I was like, so why'd you ban me in Rat Dude? Because he banned me in that stream.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, oh, like, no, see, like, that was Ari. Like, Ari went on my PC while you were asleep
Oh.
and she banned you. Like, I asked her why. And,
Oh, absolute bullshit.
you know, like, I meant to unban you, but I just, it was Ari. And I was like, okay.
Sorry, man.
And then, so then after the ride party, we went to I think it was at a party at the OSCS house, but, I think, I don't remember if he was in the Uber with us, but he went out, he went outside with us, like outside of the ride party, and then he goes into the Uber, and then we go to his party, and then he disappears, okay? Which I don't even care about, okay? Like, cause, oh my god.
I'm really glad that they had Mira in this conversation to like clarify what happened, clarify the situation. Like there are already two people who'll be like, that's kind of bullshit.
Night was just traumatizing for me. So then we go to that party, and then I think he came back after for Santi or something like that, like a podcast, and then that was that, right? And I think I just left. I think he called me asking if I was still there or whatever, and then we went to another party like the next day, and then that was the one where I stayed behind to like.
Okay, I hate this guy. Just like reacting to the subs when she was telling in her, let the women speak. Let women speak. Let them speak, please.
Help clean up and whatever, and then he had canceled, like, this was a night that apparently I was on my knees begging him and crying for forgiveness, by the way, which just didn't happen. And then, so I was talking with somebody, so then I was staying behind, but then, like, Violet and Casey and people went somewhere else, right? And then this guy, Lee, stays behind to, like, I don't know what he was doing. He was just fucking following me around, and I was like, okay, like, what does this guy want? He canceled 6 Ubers so that he could stay behind and, like, talk to me, because he was so adamant on being able to talk to me, but I was preoccupied with talking to, like, someone else. And then...
Cringe.
So he's like canceling, I think he canceled like 6 Ubers. He was waiting for me while I was like literally sitting down on the ground talking to someone. And then we get in, and then at that point I was like, oh nah, like free Uber, like I'll just take that shit. So then I get into this Uber with him, and we're sitting like obviously on opposite sides of the car.
Oh no.
And then he goes and he's just talking to me about Ari. He's like, oh yeah, like the reason why I disappeared yesterday before I came back was because like I actually broke up with Ari.
No 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 no. He lies. You lie. Papa, Papa, me want more movie. Papa, me want no movie. You lie. You lie. Why would you lie?
She broke up with me, like she went crazy.
He said no.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait,
He was
this
like,
is
yeah.
new. I did not know that. We
Wow.
did not break up. That is crazy.
Okay.
No, he told me that you guys broke up, and then he was like, yeah, he was really, really angry because she was really, really angry because she saw that you and I were on a like in
Mouth agape, shock, stop, drop, and roll.
the background of a stream, and I was like, huh, like I don't remember that happening because nowhere in that, like, you know. And then he's like yeah, like we broke up, and then he shows me your text messages, right, like you, like Ari and Lee's text messages, and he's like, yeah, like, see, this is her like crashing out on me kind of thing. And then there was like a huge, I was like not reading it, I was like, okay, like I don't know, like, am I your fucking therapist, like
Icon. Sorry, that was a kind of my therapist. Like, you know what? Yeah.
why are you showing me? And then he's like showing me all these texts. He's like, yeah, so like we broke up, and like, but like, you know, like this morning she like apologized, so like I don't know if I'm
Excuse me. God.
gonna
Help.
get back together with her though, or something like that. And I was like, okay. And then right before we get to my hotel, he was saying stuff like, oh, like, yeah, like, are you gonna go to like TwitchCon next year or something like that? I was like,
Hate.
I don't know. He's like, well, will I see you next year? I was like, I don't fucking know. And then he's like, why did we break up in the first place?
Stupid bitches. Stupid bitches.
Yeah.
And I almost jumped out the car. I was like, oh, you are not asking me that. And I was like, oh, like, I literally looked at him and I was like, you know why we broke up. What are you talking about? And then he's like, no, like, and then it was just, and he's like, yeah, like, when I got to the hotel, he's like, yeah, will I see you next year, like, whatever. And I was like, bro.
Will I see you next year? Wow. No.
That's tough. I can't lie.
Can't lie,
Yeah.
that's a funny story. tell us a real one this time. Oh my god. End.
Lee snapped. What the fuck?
No, but apparently I was on my knees begging for him to forgive me.
So did that happen?
No!
No, sick.
Crazy. Wait, that's crazy. That is
No, because I
actually
kid you not,
crazy.
everything that I said now, I have 3 people that can vouch for me. Like,
Okay.
oh my god. Like, it's, oh my god, it's crazy. And I was like, oh. And then like what? Like flash forward like a year after that, and then I'm getting put into a call, and I was like, no, Kami's like, you have to add Ari. I was like, what? Like, I'm so scared. And then I
Fair.
got told that I was in a 2-week relationship that I didn't know about, but
What?
That's
Oh my god.
crazy.
Wow. So he went as far as to say that. Well, he'd broken up with Ari.
Yeah.
yeah.
Is this new
Are
information?
these all Australians? I'm sorry.
Continue.
Yeah.
Ari.
Yeah, I had no idea he said that to her.
So and he's claiming that he feels like he hasn't even cheated when he knows
He
that in
said
fact
he said that he had no intention of on getting back with me or that he had no intention to cheat on me, but he just straight up lied about our relationship to her. That is insane.
I mean, he literally asked me, why did we break up? How is that not okay?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know. I feel like that's just like very implicative to of like, you know, wanting to like reconnect with an ex. It's not just reconnecting. It's you know.
Nah, but I was on my knees begging, guys.
If Mira wanted to
apparently.
cheat, if Mira wanted, he would cheat that night though. Yeah, well, that's what it kind of
Ew.
seems like. No, as in
I mean, in a sense, if she wanted, yeah, she would, but also gross.
Oh,
yeah, like if that were on the table. Yeah.
right.
That's what it
No,
seems
wait,
like.
wait. Let me read the DMs. He said, okay, so when I saw Lee on Yugi's stream with Kami, V Kim, and then I saw Mira came later with other girls, I messaged him on Discord and I was like, I can't watch his Yugi stream no more. And then Lee's like, oh, I'm here for Santi's podcast. So he had not like he didn't tell me anything about this until when I found out through Yugi's stream that he was there. And then he goes, I'm here for Santi's podcast. It starts in an hour. I'm not talking to her. Right? And I said, it's all good, bro. It's just work, not blaming you for it. What can you do? You guys in the same content space. But being completely honest, I don't want to deal with that. I'm not the type of person to let that slide. Because like he didn't tell me anything about it, right? And he said, I can leave. So he left the house to call me. And I think that's what you're referring to, Mira, when you said that he left for a bit. And Santi on his stream, he recorded an intro saying, oh, I was going to have a special guest schrodingerlee, but he said something came up and he couldn't do it. And that was because he had told Santi that he had to leave because he had to talk to someone and he was talking to me, right? And in that phone call, he said that he feels terrible that Santi had made a spot for him specifically for this podcast and that I'm stopping him from going. And that he needs to go back into the house where you were, even if it makes me uncomfortable, to do this podcast. So I let him go. So he went back and he did that podcast, right?
Okay.
And then he sends me a screenshot of Santi inviting him to do the podcast at the Airbnb, right? And then he goes, I legit wasn't aware that Mira was going to be there. He just told me to come for his podcast. I got jump scared. I'm going to leave.
Lies.
Leave now, right? And then he goes, bro, I thought Mira was going to be at Nightmare with her friends, but apparently they were here now because her friend Kaichi got denied. Like a club or something. That's what he said. Wait, I can just show the text.
You know what's fucking crazy?
Yo, what the fuck?
Yes. So I legit wasn't.
And if you notice, schrodingerlee, if he's watching, I know he's not watching. He doesn't care. I let her speak. Let the woman speak.
I just gonna be here. He told me to come for his podcast. I got jump scared. I'll leave now. I said, maybe I'm just being a fucking parasocial at this point. It was so obvious to me, and I know nothing. This is so embarrassing for me, bro. Like, it's so obvious that like Mira was gonna be there. And then he's like, I thought she was gonna be at like the club with her friends, but apparently they are here now, like at the OCS house where the podcast was being held, because Kaichi was under 21 and they got kicked out. And then he goes, I'm gonna leave. And then this is where we talked, right? And then I said sorry, because I'm a fucking idiot and I was clueless, right?
Yeah.
And then
Okay, whoever said did that, fuck you.
Guys, I'm just so scary. I'm jump scaring people.
Oh yeah, so this is the party that you were talking about, Mira, the one after.
Oh, if it's in my stream, I'm sorry, but if it's from this stream, I mean Ari's stream, fuck that person who just like I'm like, that's so awkward, like ew.
Really wants me to come back to the Faye's house and invite Sage Mommy.
Sage Mommy! Oh god, that's such a name from a long time ago.
And then he said, Mira is there, she's leaving soon though. And I was like, oh, okay. Like I'm not uncomfortable anymore, you can go. And then he goes, I'm gonna go say hi to Jason, then head back to Smoke and Hammy's Airbnb.
I can't do
And
this
then
shit. I
he
actually can't do this shit.
to say, this is what he told me.
Right, let me look in.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, wait, hold on. That day he called me and he said, "You not staying at the OSCS house? What you gonna do?" I said, "I'm leaving soon." He said, "You going to Smirk's Airbnb? I'll drop by FaZe's house and say hi to Jason." He was asking me if I was gonna go to Smirk's house.
Yeah, I
which
know.
is where Violet and like Casey and people went to after.
This is literally it, no?
Yeah.
You're not staying at the OCS house. What you gonna do? Leave soon, I think. You're gonna get Smirks. I'll drop by Face's house and say hi to Jason. Yo, what's going on? Oh, you cannot send messages to the user you have blocked.
Oh,
This
wow.
is really true, that he was trying to find you and where you were trying to actively meet up with you. I already knew this, bro. But
Yeah, I
he
was like,
still
what?
denied that he still denied that he tried to talk to you multiple times. Every time I confronted him about the cheating, he said, no, all I did was reconnect with my ex. All I did was have a conversation with her. And I told her that I never want to see her ever again. He's been saying that for so long.
No, that like completely is a lie, because everything I told you, and especially with like how he was trying to interact with me, you should have seen, like I was literally getting like traumatized. I was like, oh my god, like I need this guy to leave me alone or else I might go through a mental breakdown, you know? And then all my friends were like, yeah, like if like from everything that we've seen, it seems like he's like trying to like
Sorry, I was like reading something from the
Trying
internet.
to slide through.
I was like listening to them and also reading something on my phone. I'm so sorry.
For show, what the fuck?
yeah.
Is the OC streaming community? Oh, nah, just schrodingerlee, to be honest.
No, I think he showed me that, Ari. That huge, like, I just remember it was like a huge paragraph. I don't know what it said.
What the fuck? It's crazy. He showed you this. I was saying sorry for something that didn't even happen. I was saying sorry based on a lie. That's crazy.
Wait, so he and
He's like, imagine like, okay, we broke up. This is he sent me a large text message, and then imagine like showing the screen, and then like he kept shaking it, so like, yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real. Happy. Like, bruh, stop moving the phone, and they close the phone. Like, yeah, that was real. I'm like, bro. It was like if only I could show a clip of like a series of unfortunate events. So, like, I have proof that this is my ID, and then he kept moving the ID. Okay, that looks real.
he came back to Sydney after
The
going
next
through all
day, yes,
saying, "I
after
miss you."
all of this, he came back the next day. He flew back the next day. These fucking flights. I picked him up at the airport. This motherfucker hugged me and said he missed me, and that
Nah,
he's
the cat
I didn't have to
emoji.
worry
Oh
about
my
anything.
god, lying energy. Okay, thank you for the context. That was awesome. I mean, not what happened. It's awesome. It's like, what's awesome is that there was evidence, and that Mira and Ari were talking. That was awesome. That, exes unite. Kill the bitch. Honestly, work. Jeez. Okay, is this still long? Yeah, and also emote. Love this emote. Okay. During the red mixer in the night, Lee approached me and started calling me crazy. He didn't like me, and that I was nothing like me. That was repeated on the Quran. In the video, we repeated this sentiment to Mira's friends throughout the night, and they felt uncomfortable, of course. Mira couldn't understand why Lee was approaching her, considering she was banned from his Twitch channel and Lee's relationship with me at the time. He asked me about me banning Mira from the show while he was asleep. Yeah, if he knew about it, then can you just unban her? Fucking lies. He continued to follow Mira around despite her and her friend trying to distance themselves from him. Stalker mode. The same day, going past midnight, the SCS house radio was held. Mira and her friends had to pick up her friends near her at TwitchCon a day late. Lee's invited to Santi Pulga's podcast, whoever the fuck that is. And when Lee said out of the house calling me, Mira and her friends had left. Thank God. The next day, Lee called and messaged Mira about her whereabouts, and she responded. Lee arrived late to the face party, and because the party was shut down early, started doing a party with Dwayne and Trinity and Lee. Instead, Mira stayed behind to help clean up the house, while her friends left to visit the Airbnb. Parties ended, and Lee kept canceling Ubers to find excuses to stay, and eventually Lee paid for their Uber to return back to their hotels. In this Uber, Lee told Mira I had broken a crazy sentence. They apologized and was begging for him back, and he said he was unsure if he wanted me. He then continues to show Mira my private DMs of me apologizing, forcing him to step out of the house the day before. He continued to badmouth the comparison between Mira to his past. It was the end of their ride. Lee asked Mira if they broke up with the first day, and he hoped to see her again next year. Fuck that bitch. He then returned to his hotel and immediately called me to say that he missed me. Oh, I miss you, Mira. Goes to the hotel. I miss you, Art. How can you be such a fucking bitch? Is this like some sort of like insurance policy that if you ever broke up, like, let's go back, Mira? I'm like, 30 minutes and I'm gonna end stream because it's almost 5 p.m. a.m. Also, after 8 months of following TwitchCon 2024, I finally learned the truth. Lee lied about me to others to appear single, intentionally tried to meet with Mira without my knowledge, and went as far as sharing my personal DMs to badmouth me. All the while we were still together, he had lied to me for 8 months straight, claiming that nothing happened. After learning Lee had emotionally cheated on me, I confronted him in my house on May 9th, 2025. He started crying. People who could not take responsibility are people criers. Like, honestly, like, there's a bitch in my workplace who is also like that. My mom raised me like this. I'm like, bitch, you're blaming your mother for your bullshit behavior. Fuck you. Honestly, people who cry during conversations are fucking bullshits. And we're like, in my brain when we were having an argument, she was crying. Like, why are you crying? Were you crying? There's like, why are you crying? We were having like a confrontation and you're crying. Cause why? You wanna appear weaker? Bitch, you've been like abusing me and bad mouthing me to my colleagues for months, and you're crying. Fuck you. In my house, he started crying. I mean, but I couldn't he give me a oh, I thought I had mostly shady. I couldn't in my house. He started crying while admitting to admitting everything I mentioned above. When I confronted him, he couldn't give me a coherent story. He kept mirror mode. This is what the manipulators do, mirror mode. As he kept agreeing with me and proceeded to deny the claims when asked again. When I asked him why he lied to me, he would give me a strange answer as I didn't think I liked you. Gaslighting. Ah! Ooh, evil person. That's an evil person you're dealing with. That's an evil person. Oh my god. I didn't think I'd like you that much, and we were fighting at the time. And after he apologized for cheating on me, the conversation shifted to him being a terrible. Oh my god, BoJack Horseman. BoJack mode. I'm such a terrible person. I'm so apologize. I'm such a terrible person. Like, I'm such a terrible person. Shut the fuck up. It's not about what did Todd say? Todd. BoJack. Angry. It's this.
Todd, I'm sorry. All right,
I screwed up.
I know I screwed up.
Oh, great. Of course. Here it comes.
You can't keep doing this.
You can't keep doing shitty things and then feel bad about yourself. Like that makes it okay. You need to be better.
I know, and I'm sorry. Okay, I was drunk, and there was all this pressure with the Oscar campaign. But now that it's over, I know.
No, BoJack, just stop. You are all the things that are wrong with you. It's not the alcohol or the drugs or any of the shitty things that happened to you in your career or when you were a kid. It's you. All right? It's you. Fuck, man. What else is there to say?
Moment. That was a moment. He doesn't deserve me. He kept beating, saying how he promised to never lie again. Promise because he grew up lying to his parents.
God, I'm so be better. This pressure.
It's not about what he said.
Oh no, BoJack, just
stop.
You are
all the things that are wrong with you. Are all the things that are wrong with you. It's not the alcohol or the drugs or any of the shitty things that happened to you in your career or when you were a fucking child. It's you. My god, and he's finding himself. I genuinely felt bad for him and wanted to see him do better. So I spent the day comforting him, assuring him people should watch BoJack Horseman to know manipulation tactics. Thank you, BoJack, for helping me learn how to be a manipulator. Just kidding. Jesus name, what the hell is this? I just for him and wanted to see him do better, so I spent the next day comforting him, reassuring him, despite the original. So she had to comfort him. Bitch. You know what? I'm so glad that I grew as a person to just like get the fuck out of my toxic workplace, because I know I'm gonna get fucked over again. Fuck them. We distanced ourselves from each other for a few days because he sometimes reports everything. We met up for lunch 3 days later, so I had to give Lee another chance. So between the day he cheated on me, December 24, and the day I found out 8 months later, he was never truthful about what happened at TwitchCon and kept this information from me because it would have hurt me. I felt like to give Trish another chance despite what happened. He gave her multiple chances, which is great, like very generous of her. I am the generous queen. Because during the 6 months, I saw a lot of positive change in other aspects of the relationship that made me believe that Lee would become a better person. I was wrong. in that time, I've never spoken about the cheating occurring in our relationship because I believe private relationship issues should remain private. True. And also because I decided to continue dating him. There was absolutely zero information in our relationship until the LSF post went up. Last fast forward to October 31st, 2025. We comment on the LSF post on stream. We're finished VOD again. Let's watch the VOD. What VOD? Okay, the old VOD. The other one. Had to watch it multiple times. How many views? 3K views. Girl. It's been watched a lot. Okay, he asked many questions about the cheating and decided to speak at 2:04. 37.
Disappointed? Yeah, of course. Yeah, there's no situation that last year, I'll just come out and say it. Last year, my ex was at TwitchCon. Okay, I didn't go, but I did go. And before I went to TwitchCon,
he found himself lying.
It was very, very heavily stated from Ari to not communicate with this person. But with going to TwitchCon and with going to events at TwitchCon, whether it be like, you know, parties and stuff like that, there's inevitabilities that you will run into people, you know? So I ran into like this person, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. First 3 times, I respected Ari's decision to walk away and immediately leave within the moment. So I would get ready, I would go to the venue, I would see this person there, I would immediately leave. This is really honestly what happened.
How can you say such a convincing lie? Let me repeat that.
I would immediately leave. This is really honestly what happened.
That's so... Honestly, but though, when you lie so much, you're a master at it. And it just goes to show that he's lying so much that he's good at lying. This is why I never lie, because I don't want to be a liar. Like, even I have a hard time telling a good lie. Okay.
On the 4th instance, I couldn't help it. I just fucking like...
My cock just gravitated towards
how this feeling was, where I had to avoid everything in the room. Because I'm not really the type of person to avoid conflict. So I'll talk to the person. And even though...
I wonder where that personality came from.
Personally, it wasn't there to like get back together, because honestly that relationship ended like a hellhole as well. The fact that I broke that trust to even talk to someone is, in my eyes, considered cheating. So
mirror mode.
I know a lot of people see the statement cheated and think it's like something physical. And a lot of people are trying to argue with me, saying like this is not cheating at all.
Oof.
But I think breaking your partner's trust is cheating.
Doing something with the intent, with an intention, malicious behavior, that's cheating, which you did, by the way. He continues to say that he continues to say that his friend's family he consulted about cheating called him brainwashed for thinking that he did. He completely wrote the narrative to absolve himself of wrongdoing by framing, if my child ever did this, if I have a kid and he's 20 years old, and then I found out he was lying to his partner and multiple people, I would slap him the fuck up or punch him. I was like, I don't care if you're a fucking adult, you make your own decisions, but if you ever fucking lie and hurt people because you're fucking lie, I will destroy you. I will destroy you, bitch. If his parents found out, if his dad finds out, maybe his dad doesn't really care too. His dad be like, I did that, son. I did that as well. I'm proud of you. That's just saying. I don't know. That's just talking to me in a hypothetical sense if I was a parent. He makes up a lie saying that his family thought he did nothing wrong. They were clueless at the time, and he disagreed and called himself a cheater. This is performative accountability, as he completely minimized the action and controls the action while attempting to appear honest. This was not accountability, but rather preemptive damage control. I found it very disingenuous that even 6 months after admitting to an apology I found he had done. To me, he lied to his audience, but they should have not. Dude, girl, like, he lied to you at May, and lied to you now. haven't you seen this pattern of behavior? Like when you see a pattern or behavior that is not good, you would like absolve yourself of it, you know. But the thing with relationships is like sometimes you like love overcomes all, even toxic behaviors. That's the unfortunate truth. As of January 9, 2026. Oh, wait, this year. This is. Oh, it was like a few days ago. Oh, that's why there was something added. There was like a pages were moved down because there was new information. As of January 9, 2026, I have been informed that Mira and Lee ended their relationship on April 6, 2024. Lee and I began interacting in early March. Oh! 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 As of January 9, I'm glad that the United Nations of Exes are uniting. Yeah. As January as January 9, I have been informed that Mira and Lee ended their relationship on April 6, 2024. Lee and I began interacting in early March 2024 and flirted with me while in a relationship with Mira. He flirted early 2024. They broke up April 26. Early 24 they were flirting. What's with your penis, man? Is this all male penises? Is this how all male penises go? Please, like, you're making me not want to be. Why can't, like, there are good men, but there are a lot of bad men. Like, come on, man. Like, please. You're making me disappointed. This is why there's a lot of gays now. It's not really. It's not really. I'm just, bro. If I were, I'd be like, I'd rather be a gay than be a man, because if you're a man, you're a toxic person. Like, oh my god, that's like so disappointing. Like, I'm pretty sure that's like the viewpoint of this today's that's my opinion, today's generation, because I do not want to be associated with the male gender, because the male gender is fucking dumb, athletic, toxic, emotionally inept. Like, dude, I don't want to be associated with that gender. Come on. This is the clear example, and there are a lot of male influencers that have proven the fact that they are bullshit. I'm like, where are the good men? Where are the good men gone? Where are the It's been 2 hours. Okay. Hehe. Why you stop renting what's next? I buy. My bad, bro. Didn't know you were balling like that. Let my file. Yes, ma'am. Same area. I'm just little like that. Yes. Damn, you got it all rich, pretty cat though. What? I want to crush its skull. So cute. Oh my god, I don't want to say it. Yeah, for me, sort of. This is early March. Just for it. Is this flirting? Icha? I didn't even realize it was flirting. I thought it was a conversation. This is why I don't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Cause like I don't even know. When you start renting what's next, I buy. But bro, I didn't know you bought like that. Oh, this is flirting. Damn. Okay, I didn't even know this is flirting. Rich, pretty. Oh damn, you got it all. Rich. Okay. No cat though. Oh, rich, pretty. Okay, rich, pretty. Oh, that's flirting. Okay. Oh no, crush is cool. So cute. Oh, you didn't want to say it. So for me, you sort of are like me a little. Oh, flirt. Icha. And as pretty as you though, but. Oop. Also, I thought the thoughts already came into my mind during today. I'm a blunt just in case. But are you in a relationship? No, Lama. OMG, dude. My shame today for what question it was. In my head, I realized you could have been in one. I might be treading into something. Oop. This face. Be like, oh. I want to save this face. I'm gonna put this I want to frame this face and then like put it in my desk. That would be a dream. Future self, remind me of this. Is this long? Ooh, I love the GIF. The GIF image. Amazing. And what is this? These are for me. Okay. This is all still so long, and it's kind of like 4:47. I think I have to end now and then continue on stream. Honestly, this is crazy. Like the lying, the pattern design, and damage control. You know what? I want to go back on the original tweet that I wanted to react to, which is Weiss Wittershin. I've been a fan, and to know what happened is almost the same as this. Crazy. The pattern of dishonesty. Insane. That's actually insane. So he lied. You know what? The one thing about me is that I hate liars. Damn, this is really disappointing. Well, lying bitches get stitches. I really, really wish that evil people will be struck with lightning and die. Okay, should I keep going? Ooh, I really wanna I wanna keep going because the tea is so piping hot. But my body is like, fuck you, go to sleep. Performative accountability. Okay. This is page 18. This is page... Wait. Yeah, this is page 18. This is cheating at TouchCon. Wait, I'm not even done with... Yeah, I'm not even done. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna finish this. The fourth point and then end there, okay? Abrupt narrative shifts, pattern of science, and damage control. But we're still dating. We're still dating, trying to make our relationship work until I broke up with him on the 4th of January. Oh, he broke up on the 4th day. Okay, our relationship was extremely toxic and turbulent. We'd often block each other and go on dates as if nothing happened. Oof. During this time, Leash would show signs of clear sociopathy. On the 1st of December 1995, a day after Lee reacted to the LSF post on stream, he called me distressed. He was upset of the amount of DMs he had received regarding the situation the past few days. He told me that his favorite video editor no longer wants to work for him due to his recent controversy. Clock that. Lee explained that his editor was the reason for his YouTube success and that he felt hopeless after losing him to a fault. He made to Do you want some milk with that? Do you wanna be coddled like a baby? He made to cry about how he had lost his Colossus career and there's nothing he could do. I should comfort him. Yeah, bye. Saying that it was just Reddit that people should forget, especially because the Miskid drama was all over during this time. Even though I stayed in that, you know what? I keep hearing more of the Miskid drama than this drama, but this drama is crazy. Even though I stayed in that call to comfort him, he had to. Oh, bitch! It's your fucking fault. Even though I stayed in that call to comfort, he started to accuse me of ruining his career, and that the situation didn't have to turn out like this. I'm like, bitch, you fucking cheated. You posted you have naked pictures of her without her consent, and you're blaming her. I'm glad. I'm glad that I've grown to be a person who does not take bullshit from people. Fuck. Sorry. Hey, Sir. Thanks for the follow. That's definitely surprised. Hey. Honestly, what was I talking about? I am glad that I've become a person who does not take bullshit from people. 2020 me would have forgive and forget, but now I'm like, you're a liar. Fuck you. Die. No holds barred. Please end. Please put a period in your life sentence. Please. I am very upfront. Honestly, evil people do not deserve to live. Just a saying. Honestly, if you give them a chance, they will just do evil things again. Just don't. If they genuinely want to change, then good. That's good for them. Please change. But if you just keep doing the same things and making it just like BoJack. I was talking about BoJack earlier. Just like BoJack Horseman. imagine, like, for 6 seasons, he still did a lot of bullshit, and it culminated in season 6, where all of his bullshit got exposed. He was trying to change, but he was really trying to change in season 6, but it took him 5 seasons to finally change. Like just change. Like it's never too late to change, but it's like hurting people in the process of change. That's just crazy. Like, if you lose people during your change, and pray and hope for the best that those changes are beneficial to you in the end, so that you'd learn something from that. If you did not learn anything from your previous friendship or relationship or controversies, then you're evil, and then you should die. That's when I say that you should die. Like, point blank, period. I'm sorry, but you don't deserve to live. Like, I'm tired of evil people, like, in our governments, or in evil people in power, like, always abusing their morals for money and success. I'm like, just end. Please. Let the good people win for once, please. Let the good people win for once, please. What else? I was confused because we agreed not to publicize it. It's your fault, bitch. He did so to show. Did I say your name? So Ami. Yes, I forgot. Like, so Ami. Thanks for the follow. I forgot. I need to make sure to mention the names. Okay. Confused because we agreed not to publicize it. Yet he did so to show that he was taking accountability. I was taken aback by his change in attitude, especially when he acted remorseful, sociopath, and righteous on stream just the day before. I brushed it off, thinking he was just really upset about a negative emotion. Honestly, it's a clear sign that he's very immature thinking. It's clear that he felt a negative emotion, but instead of like reflecting on it, he took it upon her. It was like, and she was like, what did I do? You did something to me. What did I do? You blame me for your career failing, but it's your fault. Why you blame me? Okay, so let me guess. Okay. He stated that he didn't know if this relationship was good for him, because his family hated me for ruining his career and taking everything from him. Girl. He told me that even though his family hated my guts, he was scared to break up with me because I'd switch up on him and screw him further. And yet he did. Wow, you knew. How did you read the future? I was hurt hearing this because I never had attention. True. Like, I'd believe her because she gave her multiple chances. Like, a lot of chances. You know what? After, like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on thee. Fool me 3 times, shame on me. Fool me 4 times, fuck you, die. Honestly, okay. Okay. I was hurt hearing this because I never had a to warrant that worry. I even went as far as to defend him. Yeah, she defended him even though he fucking did not deserve it. During this call, he made several unpleasant comments. But I tried to de-escalate the situation. He eventually calmed down. He wished to distance himself from me and cut off all his friends. I begged him not to I don't worry for him. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Let him cultivate his emotions. Let him self-reflect on his actions. Let him realize what he did wrong. And if the culmination ended up in him, like, ending himself, that is on him. That is not on you. Do not put the blame on you for that. Is his decision and not yours. Okay? Like, stop guilt-tripping people. Like, I killed myself because you did this. I'm like, dude, I wasn't the one who pushed you off the ledge. That was you. Like, please, like, stop emotionally manipulating people. Even when they died, Like I even like if you know Jeanette McCurdy, even she was emotionally manipulated when her mom died. Even to this day, it still affected her so bad. And I'm so glad that she is healing, because if her mom was still alive, she would not have been healed. She would not have had a successful career in writing. Hello. Also, like, I recommend reading I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. It's a very good read. A very it's it's impressive how she made a heavy topic so lighthearted, because like if you read it, it's like it's a mixture of like a serious moment and like with the comedic relief. Like that goes to show how talented she is when it comes to writing. Bravo for her. Okay, he left a call to cool down and play Arc Raiders, promising to message me when he felt better. Cat. Let me know when you awake. Clear. I'm in VC with some mates for Arc Raiders. Sorry, I'm gaming too hard. Oh, I can't read. This is me spamming cat images to attempt to make him feel better. Oh, the fact that she had to send him, dude. It reminds me of my old friend, bro. And I feel bad for, and I like it did feel bad for him. And then when looking back, I was like, fuck that bitch. Honestly, he messaged me later to apologize for playing Arc Raiders for too long. I was happy that he was able to spend time with friends to distract himself from what had happened. For another 2 days, Lee decided not to stream. Spend time with me. We're still together. This is like, you know what? The journey of their dating life is like a roller coaster. It's making me fucking sick. Like, has anybody read a Golden Crush? Some love the thrill. I'm pretty sure Lee loved the thrill. For me, I would rather throw up. I'm sick of the emotional highs and the emotional lows. I'm just tired. On November 12, 2023, 11 days after his crash out call, he accused me of ruining his career. I brought up what he said in the call. I asked him if he still felt that way about me, whether he felt trapped in this relationship due to his fear of me possibly ruining his life. If he were to break up with me, he couldn't really answer my question and stay silent. So I expressed that I was extremely hurt when he claimed I ruined his career when he did that, and that I'm staying in this relationship, to take more from him until he had nothing left to give. Take more from him, girl. He's taking more from you. All of your emotional trust and your emotional comfort. He's taking more from you and you're not even noticing it. I remember his silence and a reluctance to communicate angered me. I aggressively asked him how many actions the past few days could be interpreted as wanting to ruin his life. True, that it made no sense for me to go out of my way to defend him and stay on call to comfort him. He repeatedly berated me, emotionally immature. I really hate that. Like, why can't people be more mature? I'm glad that this generation is becoming more aware of like how our actions have consequences or like mental health. But some people like this. He is 24 years old. We are the same age. And he already had sex and I had. We are at the same age. And how it. So wait. So you're telling me that emotionally mature people are virgins like me? Yeah. Who wants a girlfriend? Who wants a partner? I'm available. Just kidding. I told him that if I truly wished to ruin his career, a Google Doc would already exist. I started crying, saying that if I wanted to ruin his career, we would not be talking at this moment. He started arguing back. Oop. What did you argue about? Why? No, this is the moment in time where you should be shutting the fuck up. This is a moment in time where you should be shutting the fuck up. Shutting the fuck up. Let the woman speak. Why can't you just let women speak? Let the woman speak. Let her speak. How can I emphasize this a lot? Let the woman speak. Unless that woman is a bitch. Because here's the thing. The person that I fucking hate in my workplace is a woman. and she's fucking crazy. I fucking hate her, and I will not say this unless there is genuine proof of her delusion, genuine proof of her gaslighting. You can't, you don't, I do not take bullshit from anyone. Fuck her. I wish she died already. She's like fucking old. But focus on the man for now. Okay, let's go back to this guy. He started arguing back, claiming that I forced him to admit his wrongdoing. Bitch, you volunteered to share that. It was like, why did you say that? Even she was the PR manager, and that I threatened to expose him myself, when gaslighting. I didn't understand how he came to this conclusion when this is absolutely not true. I tried to remind him on the agreement that we had the night before his confession, and he purely denied that this agreement. Okay, gaslighting on paper. I believe this is the day Lee started changing the narrative with the aim to damage control and redirecting blame. With November, it started in November. Stupid. I vividly remember asking him to remove the girlfriend content featuring me on his YouTube because it was public knowledge that he SA'd me and that I was uncomfortable with people asking about us. He immediately shut down my request by saying he he owned the women. He owned her. When? Are you married? No. He immediately shut down the request by saying he owned the rights to these videos because he paid editors and spent time making. The fuck is that excuse? He refused to take them down and said it couldn't be helped. That I felt uncomfortable because he had full ownership of his content. She felt uncomfortable because of you. Towards the end of my argument, I asked Lee to express his thoughts because I cared about how he felt. He was still my boyfriend at this time. I had chosen to continue the relationship. He wasn't able to communicate, even I was silently waiting, and eventually the silence frustrated me and I left the call. Like, unemotional. Immature. Please, like, women, like, here's the thing, if there are any women watching, please, if there are any warning signs to, or your partner, or anybody watching, man or woman, please, if there are any warning signs to your relationship, just fuck off, and tell them to, okay, you know what, screw somebody else's life, please, like, oh my god. This is not worth the heartache. This is not worth the pain, the trauma, and the corresponding and the correspondence. Honestly, like, it's just, my god, it's just. She gave him multiple chances, but oh my god, like, if there's no signs of change, then just leave, fuck off, because it's not gonna be good for you in the long run. It's not gonna be good for you in the long run. I asked him to put into a message when he felt ready because any communication was hard for him. That's when you know the person is immature. I told him I still wanted to. Okay, you know what? Communication. Here's the thing. I was never a social person, okay? I was never a social person when I was a kid. Okay, I'm gonna use my love story to make a point or something. I never was a social person when I was a kid, okay? Like, I barely had any friends, even till this day. But I always knew that telling the truth or how you feel is important to start a conversation so that you'll know how you'll meet in the middle. Okay, how you meet in the middle, how will the relationship stabilize without and compromise so that you will still remain together, right? Like, how, like, okay, what do you want out of this relationship? What do you want in life? And then, like, you share your point of view, she shares her point of view, or what she wants in life. You try your best both to achieve that relationship. Okay? Like, I really, like, this is why I'm really careful of my relationships, or, like, I'm trying to date someone, because I do not want to fuck up in a relationship. like if I'm wanna be in a committed relationship, I am committed to that relationship, and not be like, okay, while I'm committed to a relationship, let me talk to this other girl. I'm like, why? Where is the loyalty? Where is loyalty? Is chivalry dead? Chivalry is dead. What's chivalry mean? Show me. Courteous behavior, especially a man. Yeah, is chivalry dead? And he tells me was okay. He then tells me that he wants to start his live stream instead of finishing the conversation. His excuse for running away was that he wouldn't be able to talk to me properly. He had a habit of leaving mid conversation to go streams, especially when the conversation was about his actions upsetting me. Oh, just like BoJack. BoJack in real life. Hey, we finally have a BoJack in real life. T. Running away mid-conversation and hoping I'd forget was something that Lee did constantly through our 2-year relationship. Eventually, it became a deal breaker for me, so I decided to break up with him. This is the message I sent to him to end our relationship. Okay, then just tell me instead of letting me leave, because I don't know what you want. I feel to me unwanted and comfortable in that silence. If that's true, then I'll just go. You're still That's not an answer, but you still also don't want me to assume. I want to start stream, unfortunately. Imagine me falling off my chair. Oh my god. Like, I have issues with you. I want to start stream. Bye. No. But I will not. But it will eat away at me if we talk now. Are you? I won't be able to talk to you properly. You want to stream now, girl? Fine. I'm glad you're finally putting your foot down his throat. Instead of putting this conversation to rest, is that what you really want? I don't think this conversation can be put to rest in a matter of hours. It can if you tell the truth. It can if you tell the truth. You'd be like, I am insecure of myself. That I have anxiety issues. I want to work on myself. Maybe I should go to a therapist and seek the help that I really need. And maybe like it's a problem with myself and like some insecurity in me that I wanted to, like, the reason I talk to other women because I'm insecure with our relationship. Ooh, maybe that would have been a T. We wouldn't T, but no. He would be like, I'm gonna go stream. This is the message I sent to him to end our relationship. I don't think this conversation can be put to some matters. Right. Sorry, I can't be with someone who constantly leaves at sensitive times to go stream to completely neglect the situation at hand. If doing that makes you relieved and happy, then I'm happy for you. But I don't want to have to wait for hours for my partner who left mid-conversation because I'm stuck with all this unresolved anxiety. This happened many times before, and now I really know it's just how you cope. So instead of trying to change that, I should just look for someone who doesn't do these things. True. Sorry for trying to make you do things in this relationship that you never wanted to do in the first place. I demanded a lot of your attention. Honestly, if she said, he said something like, okay, nah, but I don't want to have to wait hours for my partner who left mid-conversation whilst I'm stuck with all of this unresolved anxiety. This happened many times before, and now I really know it's just how you cope. So instead of trying to change that, I should just look for someone who doesn't know these things. Sorry, and I'm sorry for not. Honestly, I forgot what I was thinking. This happened many times before, so I really know it's just how you cope. And instead of me trying to change you, you should just change yourself while I focus on finding someone who can actually do right by me. Oop. Sorry for trying to make you do things like taking accountability like everyone in the first place. I demanded a lot of your attention and time away from streaming. Oop! I'll try really hard to get over it this time. I hope you can continue to build your career without this relationship dragging you down. I immediately opened my OBS because I plan to stream Cobblemon, which I've been grinding with some of my viewers the past few days. I do not like. I love Minecraft. No, I love Pokemon, but with Minecraft, um, really like Minecraft is a good place to enjoy, but it's just so. It feels so basic. Honestly, it's so basic. But a lot of people, there's just people still watch Minecraft streams, but I find it so basic. That's just my opinions. Sorry, there's a notification. I wanted to watch it, but I'll do it later. Opening OBS in my Discord in streamer mode was the reason why I missed his call. Okay. About 10 minutes into my call stream on my alt channel, I noticed that I missed Lee's call, and I tried to call him back to find out that I had been blocked. About 10 minutes into my Callabon stream on my alt channel, I noticed that I missed Lee's call, and I tried to call him back to find out that I had been blocked. I tried to call his phone 30 times to try to get a hold of him, 30 minutes because I knew it wasn't good. Got contact, knowing that he harbored a lot of resentment towards me over misunderstanding. This is how relationships end. Sometimes it's fucked. Sometimes it's something that you cannot recover. Like, bye. Referring to how as something he believed I was responsible for ruining his career. I immediately called him 30 times and receiving no response. After calling, I concluded he blocked my number and then went on to check every social media to see I've been blocked on those too. Within 10 minutes of me, that's basically him avoiding responsibility, accountability. My number, I've been blocked on those two. To the 10 minutes of me missing the call Discord, he blocked me on everything. I had no way to contact him. People by chat asked me if I was okay because I AFK'd for about 15 minutes while trying to get in contact with Lee. The chat started asking questions about past claims Lee. I was shocked to see so many misinformed opinions, and I was baffled at some of the questions being asked because I never processed how far-fetched Lee's claims were from the truth. Between the time I went live to defend Lee at this point, 3 weeks, I had not spoken on the situation despite the amount of information had been circulated. It's kind of true though, because the fact that it's been so quiet, like December, November was about Misgive. Okay, I never really heard about this situation until like late December. It was late December that this like popped. January 13th. January 13th. This is like the bombshell that she put. Okay, the bombshell, and it was crazy. During this time, streamers on Twitch talk about us. Random parasocials will send hateful emails. Okay, people. Weirdo. Okay, there's some weirdos who just send emails to like a streamer. Be like, "Hey, wanna chat?" And I'm like, "Leave him alone. Who are you?" Look, even I like have like a weird a vibe with Shoto that makes me want to be parasocial with him, but also I want to be grounded and realize now he doesn't fucking know me. I'm literally a random person. And then like I'm literally a random person be like who watches his streams. Like who are you? Random like why would you like interact with someone who barely knows you? Like I would interact like in the stream, but like on emails, on like private messages, I'm like, who are you? Like, honestly, this is why I don't have friends, because I'm scared of reaching out. And also, who are you? During this time, streamers on Twitch talk about us, random participants on TV messages. Viewers would constantly pry on information in a Twitch chat. And longtime friends would reach out to ask what had happened. I ignored all this despite wanting to tell the truth because I wish the best for our relationship at the time and believed talking about it publicly would further harm both of us. It's true. She's smart. On this alt stream, I stated that Lee and I were no longer talking in private and that I had been blocked off and everything by him. I expressed my disappointed, saying that I tried my best to resolve things in private and ended up being blocked. For about 15 minutes, I went into detail about why he stopped talking, believing it was well within my right to share my experience. True, especially after Lee had already leaked more information about our relationship in his past streams. I started slowly finding out he went as far to block me on Twitch and had a hard time processing the situation. I started crying because I got overwhelmed. I didn't know how to cancel my 20-month subscription to him. I started expressing my frustration at least avoiding his behavior and suggested that was the reason why we couldn't end amicably. This relationship will never end. Like it's from what I can smell, this relationship is bound to end terribly, and it's fair. It had to happen. It had to end. Had to end, girl. Sorry, this is bullshit. In hindsight, this was unnecessary and inappropriate to share publicly, as it was private relationship conflict. Following this, I spoke about the non-consensual filming, as people were confused about what actually happened. I decided to clear this up by saying that he filmed me on 3 separate occasions, and for the first time, I showed evidence on stream. Honestly, it's not even about the naked photos anymore for me. It's about he's a terrible human being. He's a terrible person. Fuck him. Fuck his life, man. In hindsight, this is unnecessary and inappropriate to share publicly. True, as it was a private relationship conflict. Following this, I spoke about the non-consensual filming, as people were confused about what actually happened. So I decided to clear this up by saying he had filmed me on 3 separate occasions. For the first time, I showed evidence on stream. On stream, okay. Oh, I did so because in his initial confession, he claimed that he photographed me to downplay the situation. The story I shared, basically as very similar version of what is written on this doc, directly contradicted the narrative Lee pushed in this past stream, negatively affecting public perception of him. Lee then unblocked my number after an hour after he initially blocked me to call me, saying that he received so he reads emails. I don't read my emails. Emails are just so like a hassle, man. My mic was unmuted when I unmuted when I picked up his call. The stream couldn't hear him. Oh, thank God. And he claimed he was actually on his way to see me, but canceled his Uber after hearing I was talking shit about him on stream. He stated that it was disrespectful to him that I'm airing out our situation. Girl. That if I truly wish him the best, we wouldn't talk about this publicly. So you're basically using the Uno reverse card technique. I was flabbergasted hearing his attempt to gaslight me, but I made the very immature decision to put. Oh, where is the stream? There is a stream. Okay, no. I wish we heard that. That would have been like, oop. And speaker for my stream to hear. Once he realized what he was saying to me was being blasted on stream, he started to accuse me of being an attention seeker who only cared about ruining his career, and that he truly believed he never cheated on me. He repeatedly claimed that I was the one who forced him to cover with her. He admitted to these things on stream because I wouldn't forgive him otherwise. I couldn't understand how the story has changed so much, especially when he admitted the opposite on stream 3 weeks before. I was so angry he was prioritizing damage control despite deciding the opportunity to resolve his misunderstanding in private, where we worked together, and later portraying me as unwilling to handle the issue privately. I was always the one to reach out to him during the hissy fits, and always the one to try talking out when he refused to communicate. He never tried to reach out to me and kept me blocked on everything until I found out an hour later that I decided to speak on the situation. I believe he assumed that I'd never speak of the issue because I made it clear that I didn't want to publicize anything, but as soon as he heard that I was speaking on the issue, he panicked and tried to damage control by calling me. He altered the story when he realized he had an audience listening to him. This is when he started to push the narrative that he had no control over what kind of information was being aired out, and accused me of shaping the narrative to make him out to be a terrible person, which he is, to ultimately ruin his career, which happened. He claimed that he was the only one he reshaped that wanted this information truly. That I ignored his wishes because he wanted to drama farm. Oh God. Why can't people be truthful? You know, the truth can set you free. Sometimes you can manipulate the truth. Like, as a professional manipulator. Like, you can just use, like the way he lies is that it's clearly a lie. Like, sometimes, like, when you say truth lie or like just obviously lie, like 90% should be truth, 10% should be a lie. You just made everything like 30%, like 10% truth, everything else lie. That's like hard to like recover. Hello, as a professional manipulator. I have no proof. I don't know if my friends think I'm a manipulator. I'm trying. I try my best not to be a manipulator. Okay, but I have manipulative tendencies, and but if I'm tired, if am very angry of that person, I will use my power to manipulate them into that they will become a bad person. This is what I did to my coworkers. Oh, I made it so toxic that everyone was so tired. I made the work environment so toxic that I was like, it's so toxic, but I'm also dying inside. It was so distasteful to me that he was now victimizing himself, when just a few weeks earlier he acknowledged I was the clear victim and stated he needed to take accountability. He had completely switched up. He also mentioned for the first time that he and his family were in danger of harm due to alleged death threats and doxing that occurred since the controversy. He then claimed that he and his family were moving houses soon, as he feared for their lives. They still live there to this day, almost 3 months later. Lee's fixation and controlling his perception of others extended as far as faking his online success. Schrodingerlee was exposed for viewbotting 3 times the amount of his real viewership for as long as 2 months. Oh no! Now now you're exposing him. Now you're exposing him. This part is not about the relationship at all anymore. This is the part where you're exposing him, which is, you know what? Clock his tea. Clock his tea, bro. Like, I don't care if nobody watches my stream. Honestly, do not care, cause I prefer less people watching me than a lot of people watching me. But bruh, using viewbots, pussy. Lee's fixation and controlling the perception of others extended as far as faking his online success. Lee was exposed for viewbotting 3 times the amount of his real viewership for as long as 12 months. Lee often preached about his hard work and discipline, even going as far as mentoring other smaller streamers. Faking his success and victimhood stem from his insecurity of feeling insignificant and replaceable. It's obvious, man. Why do you like people pretend that they're so secure when like it's plain as day? It's like plain as day. It's like plain as paint. Plain as paint. Dude, it's so boring. Please be a different color. Like, dude. Instead of facing his discomfort, he reshaped his reality. Yeah, like every drug addict. Every narrative, every lie. You know what? Instead of being a liar or faking stories, just write a book. You can make so many stories from there. You know? Instead of facing his discomfort, he reshaped his reality. Every narrative, every lie was from his fear of being perceived as a flawed individual. What's wrong with being flawed? Like, hello. I'm not a perfect person, but I try my best. And if I do something wrong, I address it, and if I did something wrong, I will apologize, okay? If I did something wrong, if I hurt somebody, especially if I hurt somebody, I will apologize. But if that person deserved it, I will not apologize. I will not apologize to that bitch in my workplace. I cannot get over her because like she's a fucking evil bitch. I still wanted to work in my workplace, but just that bitch is just making my life hell. She's the reason I didn't get a lot of money. Because my work is commission based, and if I didn't have a lot of patients to be treated, then if I don't have a lot of patients to be treated, I don't have a lot of money. So I gave up. Because she does not give me any patients. Barely gives me any patients. She gives me 1 patient, and then the rest is like to that fat bitch. Sorry, like, and I'm like fat shaming someone, but oh god, I just hate that that person too, because he was all. By the way, that fat bitch sexually harassed one of our interns and our patients and the maintenance crew. So fuck that fat bitch, okay? Allegedly. As soon as Lee starts his live stream, within 5 minutes he would reach his average of CCV of. Here's a tweet from viewer metrics. Oop, Viewbot. But they're common type. So like from what? Like what does that mean? Like how many people watching? Like from 400 to 1K or something? Yeah. Oh, like 1,000 viewers, but in reality there's only 300. Oh. Dude, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with 300 views? What a fucking pussy. I'm sorry. Just a fucking pussy, man. The view bus refresh and his viewership drops by 800. Oop. Oop. 200 and then 1,000. Dude, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with... Dude, what's wrong with low view counts? Because, oh yeah, because if you have a low view count, then like when it comes to sponsors, that's the thing. When it comes to sponsors, high view counts, the sponsor people only care about people with high view counts, which is sad, man. Sad reality. But if you really care about streaming or being yourself in general, you don't really care about these things. Hello. Here the viewers refresh, and if viewers surpass by 800 within 10 minutes, they return. Note that in every stream, least net followers per stream is always negative. This is just one of many examples. Unfortunately, I can't prove whether Lee was the one rebooting himself. However, I highly doubt someone would pay absurd amounts of money to advertise his viewership for this long. Okay, so 0.5. I will deal with that because I think at every point that I make, it reaches an hour. So, wow. Wow, like just... What a fucking pussy. Absolute fucking pussy. Can't wait to read this. This is the most pathetic and chronically online behaviors. Okay. Let me see this. Let me crash out stream. Oh no. Oh, we get to see his asshole face. And also, why do people find him attractive? Okay, if you just close your eyes and listen to his voice and be like, yeah, it's attractive. When we open it, it was like, oh god, I thought it was a classy party. I don't want to deal with this, man. Ugh. Okay. Let's go to number 52. Crash out stream. Thank you, Ari Werner. That's just her, but it's funny.
Oh, dude. You all good? No, I'm not good, bro. I'm not good.
Ah, what the fuck? Exposed.
Oh man,
he also follows Nero-sama, and that's the only relevant person that she follows. So the rest, I don't fucking know them. And would I never care?
Not good at all. I'm just not good.
Hi, are you BoJack Horseman? What is the topic? Victimizing?
Can I help? Nah, it's alright. Like, I'm not too sure what's going on, bro. I just don't like hearing everything here in the echo chamber and like not being able to say anything. I'm just not.
You have said so much, bro.
Too sure. Just not too sure what to think.
He's not sure what to think because he is crafting a lie or a narrative that will best befit him. Just tell the fucking truth, dude. Telling the truth is so easy. Like, it's 5 in the morning. The sun is almost out. The noise of the streets is so loud. How do I feel? I feel like I need to sleep, but at the same time, I don't want to sleep. Which is like Uh-oh, not good. Um, what else? I should really shoot because I actually wanted to go. I didn't want to go somewhere to like finish off my clearance because I resigned from my hospital. I did not finish my clearance yet, but I stopped working there. I wanted to give everybody the middle finger. I will say that some of my workmates, they were cool, they were chill. It was only like 3 people out of like 8. There were like 8 of us, and like three people were like annoying. Like the manager who is incapable of management, that gay bitch who sexually harassed multiple patients, has a lot of patience, and is unfair. And like, you know what, in the end, imagine that his salary is 14K, and there was a moment where his salary was 14K and my salary was 4K. Imagine that. And I was the second highest in the salary. And I'm like, so why is that? How is that fair? How is that fucking fair? Honestly, like, fuck that. Fuck them all. And then that evil bitch. God, if I ever see her, I will not hesitate to punch her in the face. I don't care. I do not care if people would think, oh my god, you're such an evil person. I'm like, yeah, but you don't know the whole full story. I don't care. Like, if you think that I was a bad person for punching somebody evil, I'm like, okay, sure. Okay, let me continue.
Holy fuck. I'm just not too sure what to think. Jesus Christ.
Imagine saying Jesus Christ and still continuing to lie. How evil are you?
Sorry to hear. Yeah, it's not going too well.
317.
Every single thing. I think all of those fuck ups, like, yeah, like I made public for sure, but not like every single thing needs to be like fucking said.
Yeah, but did you... I raised my voice so loud. Yeah, but like, you volunteered.
You know, like even why we broke up yesterday, I feel like wasn't even like my bad. I'm tired of this bullshit. Let me just go to sleep, man. Let me just go to sleep. Let me go. Lee, let me go. Why are you letting me stay here, man? I don't even know. I actually have no idea.
Why are you keeping me here? Let me go. This is a violation of my freedom.
Dude, I actually have no idea what to do. Like part of me does...
Tell the truth. So easy. I actually have no idea what to do. Like, part of me doesn't want to leave her or like leave. There's this relationship because I'm scared that if I leave, like Ari has a tendency to be like immediately go public and like every single thing that I've ever done in a relationship, you know. I can say a bunch of things as well, but I'm not the type of person like to take out my like issues with somebody else. You do. Huh? Wait. Like, I'm glad that she highlighted this. Like, I can say a bunch of things as well. Like, it's so easy to miss this when you hear it, but when you put it on paper, you'll be like, what the fuck? Like, I can say a bunch of things as well, but I'm not the type of person to, like, take out, like, issues on somebody else. Didn't you do that? A lot of bullshit, man. About the completion agreement. So there's a clip. Oh, it's a Google Drive. Apparently this is blackmail extended. It's an audio clip. Oh, this is a long... Oh my god. Oh, that gives me chills. It's not the chills of being afraid. It's giving me chills of being like, I'm sorry. This is so uncomfortable. This is making like no, I'm not gonna play this, okay, because like maybe I'll save it next time, but I really feel uncomfortable listening to that because it's a private conversation. Oh my god. But I'm glad na she was able to record everything for proof, you know, because here's the thing: when a lying bitch like says, "Now, oh, this is the truth," and there's like evidence, I'm like, who's the lying bitch now? My god. Oh, lying is a deliberate choice. Artistic dynamic was not a valid excuse for deception. Ooh. It was so hard to open up and be truthful about anything. Girl, actually, Jenna, yeah, it's so hard to be truthful. Because you're a liar. And lying bitches get stitches. Okay. So he made sex with a cut. He then published his wrongdoing because he, despite being advised against it, in the attempt to get ability, his repercussions were much worse than they expected and started shifting the narrative. He had fabricating stories about being in danger to divert attention away from his wrongdoings. True. The narrative changed every time he spoke, and when people started talking this, he received more criticism. And lashing attention to himself, he accused me of blackmailing him. And that's it. I might continue to read this because this is interesting. Like, it really delves into, honestly, without, it's just a pattern. I've noticed, like, lying bitches, they have patterns, and I'm honestly not surprised, because, like, please surprise me. If you're a lying bitch that needs to be called out, please surprise me. Like, kanang, it's typical toxic behavior. I've seen this before, heard this before in BoJack Horseman. I've seen this in a TV show. And like, why can't you just like, he's boring. Even when he's being problematic, he's boring. But we're like, oh yeah. I'm so sorry that I see you. And how ways did you cover it? It does tingle. It does tingle. I will be honest, but yeah, that's it. I hope if this is about Weiss, oh damn. Too. I will be exploring him how this correlates to Weiss's story later. I mean, maybe next stream. But damn, god damn it. Anyway, that was the 3-hour stream of T. Jeez, I hope you had fun or enjoyed every second of that. Because even though T is tiring, I try to make it like lighthearted, you know. But this situation is so hard to be lighthearted because it's so oomph, man. It's so oomph. So to make things lighthearted, to like for a bit of a palate cleanser, what should I do? What should I the gay experience? Maybe like there's a okay, let me check this. There's a login. Diva. Hey Diva. Diva. I love the name though. Diva. Maybe there's like, oh, nope, not that video. No, not that. I don't want to ruin my ears. Let's have a palate cleanser. If you're not a music nerd, you would not get it. Ooh, what did it play? Oh, I forgot this was Bajork. Summon Pluto in a cataclysmic finale, earning the stage into a volcanic ritual. Ooh, I did not see this because she deleted it. Imagine this is their relationship. Oh, that was Ari. That's definitely Ari. Oh, the volcanic parts at the ending. Damn, so good. You know what's weird? People did not. People don't understand Bajork, but Bajork needs to be understood, cause like that's a lot. Like, there's such a powerful message in screaming. It's just female rage, period. Pluto, not that girl. Pluto by Bajork. Like, oh, she has a music video for this. Okay, let's see what the music video is. This might be disturbing to several audiences, but sure. This is, I think, I would say that this is how Ari is feeling. And me reading that entire bullshit. This body me. Ooh, ooh. Is he butt naked? Oh no, I might have to censor this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Typical Bajork fashion. He looks so AI. He looks so AI coded, but he's a real person. This is before AI was invented. Oh my god. Jim Carrey. Me reading that entire document. Oh my god, wait. Oh no, I actually remember the context of this video. I am so sorry that I played that. Oh my god. I haven't watched this video for forever. I usually watch it. Let's just play this. I just realized. Oh no. I remember earlier in her interview she said that video was basically about masturbation. But you know what? I interpreted this the music as destroying yourself to rebuild yourself. That's what I thought. But I forgot she could also mean as that. Okay. I had to take this body off me. I'll be brand new by tomorrow. Oops. And then explode makes me either everything throw up. Honestly, it feels like killing your old self to be new self. Yeah. Obajork. Honestly, Ari deserves to crash out after all that bullshit that I just read from Lee, bruh. And that's it. That's it. The end of the story. Thank you guys for watching. It's 3 hours. I hope you enjoyed that like 5 minute palette cleanser. Honestly, after that video, after that what I read, we need a palette cleanser. I need to sleep. That's my palette cleanser. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next stream. I don't know when, I don't know how or when, but somehow it will happen. Goodbye. And Ryan for somehow. It's like you can see, like you can see the sky is blue now, but it's still dark. Like it's still dawn. It's dawning. Okay, outside. So I have to go. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good night or a good morning.